Wizard 101 15th anniversary animation.
I saw that. Yeah, people were like, "I'm crying." I didn't get it, but
No, I understand. I understand as to why. It's like, think about it, right? It's like there are people who have played this game since they were like super young, right? Because like we're assuming that like you played it when you were 10, right? So like 15 years later, you're like 25. Either you have a family now, or you like graduated or so, and it's like you grew up with this game. You like everything that has happened throughout your life. But yet you still managed to find the time to, you know, play the game that you love playing.
Right.
I thought it was beautiful. Now, did I cry? Maybe no, but like I felt really like emotional at the part where I saw like the very end.
right.
Yeah, because it's just like, yeah, I did graduate college, like community college, by the way. I did graduate community college, and I was still playing Wizard 101, and I'm still playing Wizard 101, and it's like,
Well, to be fair,
yeah,
it's like
it's great.
I grew up with the game, but I didn't listen to the audio, so maybe that's why I did.
Maybe that's why, but like, I mean, I had so many memories, you know, playing, you know, Wiz, you know, most of it was within the competitive scene, and I had a good time there. Like, you know, I was like very casual, but yet competitive scene. And like most of my time in Wiz was being like, half of it was like the free to play where I was just doing nothing but farming field guards just to get to level freaking 22 to get Homongo Frog. I was literally doing nothing except like chilling, watching YouTube videos, and then playing Wiz. Doing the same thing pretty much almost every other day. And then if I'm not doing that, then I'm like playing Kingdom Hearts 2. Or like just something Kingdom Hearts related. And maybe some other games, because like I remember playing so many games during that time. So many that I forgot which ones I finished and which ones I didn't. But Wiz was a part of that life. And, you know, now thinking about it now, I'm like, wow, like a lot has changed. And it's good. You know, I think it's like, it's a very nice, very emotional video at the end of the day.
Yeah. I think it was very sweet though. I was tempted. I was about to be like so fucking salty, and I was tempted to say in the comments, be like, "But when first Dark free?"
But when first Dark free, you know, there's always that one guy that does it though. There's always that one guy.
I was tempted partly because I was tempted partly to say that in the comments.
Oh god!
And then I was like, no, hold yourself back.
Not this time. There's sometimes where it's okay.
Yeah, I was like, don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Behave. Also, dude, Sparks made it clear that like cursing is not good, but I don't even think he's talking about my stream, which is funny. Even though I curse, but like. He was like, you gotta be family friendly and all that. I don't think he's talking about my stream because I know very well he doesn't watch my stream.
Wait, but who? Then who is he talking about?
He could be talking about maybe Speedster, or...
Speedster's not even that bad, though.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. Speedster barely
I feel like that's just like, brother.
Either Speedster or maybe Alyssa, but I haven't seen Alyssa stream in a long time.
Wait, Alyssa? What do you mean by Alyssa? Like Alyssa who?
Alyssa, the streamer, Alyssa Love.
Oh yeah, Alyssa Love. She's not. Wait, is she that bad? I don't think she's that bad.
I mean, considering she has songs that often play in the background that have the N word.
Okay, I mean... sure. But at that point, it's like, what do you want me to do?
At that point, I mean, like, I'm pretty sure, like, Spark would talk to her if that was the case, but I don't think he's watching. That's the other thing. I'm wondering where he got that idea from, because I don't know if he watched one of us or something, but he sure as hell wasn't watching my stream, because he doesn't ever pop into my stream. He doesn't say anything if he does. And then,
they got the secret Wiz police, you know, the secret Wiz police. They're after
Hercules watches my streams sometimes, but he wouldn't care. Hercules barely cares if I curse. Like, Hercules, like, I've been in voice calls with Hercules and curse, and he don't care. And, Kyle, I know doesn't care either, because they're more chill out.
I mean, Kyle's been watching my content for a while, apparently.
Right.
So, like, he's been through it all. He's been through my PvP days and my non-PvP days. Like, he's been through it all.
Oh, wait, real life?
I haven't really changed. Yeah, real life, by the way. I'm just letting you know.
Oh, sweet.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Soul Link. We always like freaking stall the entire like beginning, but who cares? We're
Hoping I
having
could
fun.
stall
That's what
more.
matters.
Damn it.
Oh man!
Damn it, I
Son
can't
of a
stall
gun!
anymore.
Oh no! I gotta come up with like new words, but like pirate related. Cause I was over here talking about, okay, well now I'm just gonna say like holy frick or like, you know, son of a woo, you know?
That's what
It's
I'm
like,
starting to do. I'm
like
saying,
Melinda Woo.
Yeah, I'm starting to say
You
like,
gotta be
freaking.
creative.
Yeah, I gotta say freaking instead now. Or I gotta say dingo niblets or something like that. I'm gonna start making up curse words. I'm gonna make up
Oh
the most
god.
weirdest curse words too. If I curse in Spanish, do you
I don't
think
know
I'm
what
good?
it sounds like a random brand you can just sell. It's like, get yourself a dingle niblet.
Dude, yes, dingo niblets. So
That sounds like a
bad.
freaking snack from like either game. Like a potential pet snack. Dingle niblets.
Butterscotch jelly beans.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, you know, you ever had Pocky? It's gonna be like one of those things.
Oh yeah, Pocky's
Yeah,
delicious.
and they're just gonna call it like dingle niblets.
Alright, let's see. Oh. God, it
Oh yeah, but
feels-
today
it
we're
feels-
doing Monkey King for those who are interested. It's pretty much like we got past our general soul with flying colors. Although one of us was about to die, but like, hey, we made it
That
through.
was
Chicken Miner the
insane
goat. Chicken Miner the goat. Greatest of all time. You
I
love to
still
see it.
can't believe we did that.
That's
The
crazy.
fact that that lived. Alright, are you already there? Let's see.
Yeah, I'm
No,
heading there
you're
right
not.
now. I'm using the little stagecoach.
Alright, sounds good, sounds good.
But yeah, I
Dude,
I think it went really well. I'm not sure how far we are in Mooshu. We're still pretty far. Like we basically made it to the halfway point of Mooshu.
Yeah, that's what I'd
which is
say.
Tsubata. It's probably gonna be like what, 2.5 hour stream or so because I gotta study and
That's
stuff.
fine. Do you think we're able to finish Mooshu possibly today?
Maybe not.
Probably
We'll
not.
probably get really close though. Next episode,
No, that's
probably for
fine.
sure.
That's fine.
It really depends on this because like I think Monkey Kings is there's a lot of walking. I'll tell you that much. There's a lot of walking with like his like the whole Tsubata series is just a bunch of walking mostly. Some collect quests maybe that might be annoying. I'm not too sure on that one. But yeah, it's just a lot of walking. Luckily we do have the stagecoach, so that might help a lot with time. But I'm not too sure.
True. Oh wait, I don't have my music on. Bro.
Do I have like random? Yeah, I did. I do. Nice.
You have random on? I do too.
Yeah, I always gotta make sure because sometimes I do turn it off.
Dungeon warnings hide. Can I? They need to make it where like, I hate how like when you go to a dungeon, it does that pop up where it's the press enter or whatever. They should just do it.
You
where,
could
like, it
remove
works.
that with the settings, no?
No.
It should be like
No, I'm
in.
talking about the one where like if you press X, it automatically goes into gets on the dungeon timer.
Oh, that thing. Okay, yeah,
That
yeah.
Wiz does, yeah. There's some things about Wiz that I feel like they should add to Pirate. Even though I get it, people are like, "Oh, we want to be different from Pirate." There's nothing wrong with some things being the same. There's nothing.
I mean,
wrong
like,
with
just
that.
look at Honkai Star Rail, dude. It's
Right.
really like, it's having like, okay, guys, we're gonna have like some things that are similar to Genshin, but it's gonna be like better, you know. And then Genshin, we're seeing that I was like, okay, let's make the menu look really pretty.
Oh wait, did you get Juha already?
I did not.
Okay, I didn't either. Thank God.
No, I didn't bother with it. Juhao's
get 'em.
quest is kind of annoying. It's like one of those collect quests that are like really
It
tedious.
is. It's a collect quest with pigs with the pig fight.
And it's like a
What is
random
the-
RNG chance where it's like you might do it for like 50 times or something before anything.
Want to see what you did, John? How you doing? Not today. I'm still slightly sick, chat. If you guys don't know, yeah, I'm still slightly sick. Not really, but like I took some Dayquil. My nose feels much better now. It was so weird. After I took Dayquil, dude, I started hacking up like mucus and everything. It was horrible.
Oh
Like I
god.
was coughing so bad, mucus was just coming out of me, and I was like, "Oh my god, this feels like a nightmare."
It's that bad. It's that bad.
Yeah, it was that bad, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" I was like, "Bruh," that was just so annoyed because part of me is like, I want to feel better so I could just stream every day again, but at the same time, I know I got responsibilities. You know, I can't do that kind of stuff and just put myself in. health.
That's me with like school right now. It's like it sucks that I'm
Yeah.
not as active right now, but at the same time, it's like Okay, let's be real. Like, this education's way more important. So it's like, you know, might as well get to it.
I got stuck in the battle.
It's fine. So you might want to switch realms because this is like one of those like collect quests, but like in the Skyway, where you have to collect pollen.
Hopefully none of my companions die this early. They're not gonna die this early, right?
They shouldn't. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
If they do, this would be a very bad start to this.
Yeah, it'd be a very bad start because like it will count at this point because we are currently doing it now.
Yeah, true.
Oh, I fucking hated this part. I remember why I hated it so much. It's like there's this area in Subata where it's like a bunch of like ships and like they just all bombard you. And it's like my screen is just filled with nothing but dragons.
Uh-huh.
Because that's like their main attack is using a freaking dragon. And I can't see where I'm going half the time. And then I end up getting caught by a turtle. Like right now was just about to get caught by a turtle. Because of the freaking dragon that was in the way. Now I remember why I hated this portion. Because you have to collect like 10 moon pollen. You go to like, I think the guy we saw earlier before meeting General Soul. And then he's like the person who locked up Monkey King. And yeah, you're making like the sleeping potion. That's why you gotta collect the pollen.
The dragon dude, yeah, I remember.
No, not that dragon dude. The dragon thing I'm talking about is the ship attack that they use.
No, I was talking about the dragon guy who we have to get like the staff from or something.
Yeah, but that's a totally different thing. That's like part 2 of Monkey King.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're talking about part 1 where you have to collect pollen. You have to put this guy to sleep so you can get the keys. But he's like too smart. He's like, yeah, I've already seen this like 1,000 times. Like, you don't gotta do that.
Companions for Swash. I know the companions for Swash though at this point. I've been studying every companion for Swash. I was gonna get Juha, but I forgot to do it. I also was gonna get the.
Bro, he's not even that good. Like, what are y'all on about? He's not even that good. Like, yeah, we're gonna get him, but it's like it's not mandatory. Cat Ninja's way better in so many ways.
A lot now. Let's go.
I swear to God, bro. Like every time I get Juhao, like someone always dies. It's like the curse of Juhao. It's like one of my companions always dies because of Juhao. Not because of him, but the quest. Because I get so unlucky. I am very biased against Juhao.
How are you doing?
If you couldn't tell.
Hydrate, thank you.
Yeah, collecting this pollen is super annoying though. It's gonna take you a bit. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Did you even realize? Oh no! There you go.
Wait, are you actually gonna die? Are you gonna lose a
I was so close, but like I just popped a potion.
Mostly parkour mask because I can't do other mask solo because it would be better to play with other people. Yeah, I mean, Minecraft for me just isn't. Yeah, it's just mad for me right now. That's the problem with Minecraft. You get bored of it so fast.
I haven't got into it actually. I wanted to, but like I just didn't get into it.
This is, to me, it's Minecraft is hella mid. To me.
I mean, I guess it just depends on the person, you know. It's maybe not just your cup of tea, you know. I know for a lot of people, turn-based isn't a lot of people's cup of tea. So like whenever Star Wars came around, right? Not many people really wanted to play because like they just didn't really like turn-based RPGs.
Right.
But like, I was a fan of that. I was like, yeah, sure. And then it turns out to be like probably one of the best games I've played of recent time because it has a really good story. They always have good music. I love the music. Yeah, they've been doing a lot of good things recently, so I was like, yeah, this is pretty good.
Oh god, please don't die.
Alright, so I'm going to the next area, since I already got the pollen. All you really have to do is just get pollen. So you just go to the Subala Skyway, go around, get some pollen, and then you just go meet the guy. So I'm gonna just go at the guy.
Pollen collecting, that's gonna be annoying.
Hell yeah, we love pollen. Yay!
Just do a Minecraft stream with friends in a horror map? Hell no. I hate horror games for 1 and 2.
Dude, I do too! Oh my god! I hate horror games so much. It's like I'm a pussy. Like I get scared of everything.
Well, it's like, just to be honest, it's like I like Minecraft with friends sometimes, but the problem with Minecraft at the moment for me is just it's so boring. It's just so repetitive. I don't care if it's like modded or anything.
Bro, they're gonna be telling me it's like, yeah, Minecraft is like literally the scariest game when you go inside the tunnels. Apparently.
I'll play it like with friends, but other than that, it's really hard to enjoy Minecraft sometimes. All right, time to talk to Monkey King. I didn't lose any companions, at least.
That's good.
Yeah, I almost died my character-wise, but I'm fine.
You know what I should have done? I should have like refilled my potion and get fuel, but it's
yeah,
a lot.
I should have done that too.
Oh god.
I'm not like 767 health or whatever.
Because I'm just like, well, it's gonna take you a while to get the pollen, so like I have time, but I'm like, it's whatever.
Well, yeah,
I'll stick with 2
I didn't even
potions.
talk to Monkey King yet.
Oh god, that's rough.
Because yeah, I was fighting all the other things. I had to fight the trees.
Dude, are you a fan of Spider-Man? Like the games, like
Like,
Insomniac
I
Spider-Man?
haven't played them.
You haven't played them? Do you have a PS4?
Nope. No.
Oh, okay, that explains it. It's on PC though.
Alive.
It's on PC though. I think both
funny?
games, Spider-Man and also Miles Morales, is
I
they're
heard
both
the
on
second
the
one's supposed to
PC.
be like, I heard the next Spider-Man game's map's supposed to be like twice the size of the first one.
Yeah, it's basically like imagine all of Manhattan.
Okay, that's good.
So like I think in the first game it was like a portion of it, like a good portion of it, and then the second half is like the other half of NYC.
All right, now time to collect some pollen.
I don't know, man. I'm such a big fan of that game. It's like, you know, there's just certain games you play where like you just feel like a child, like being super excited for like a game for once, and like when you play it, it's like one of the best experiences you've ever had. That was me with like Kingdom Hearts 3. That was me with Persona 5, and definitely Spider-Man.
Bishop
Like, it was just one of those games.
That was not Bishop John. Oh my gosh. All right, let me clear this up.
I don't know, man. Like,
what I
it's
was
just like
told-
I am so excited for it. Like, I really want to like buy a PS5 just for that game. Like, it's the same reason. Literally, dude, I got a PS4 just to play Spider-Man. Like, that's how excited I was for that game. It's like, yeah, I bought a PS4 just to play this game and this game
Right.
only. And if I finish this game, I'm satisfied. I finished it, but not the DLC. I kind of stopped playing after a while because I have a bad habit of like not finishing games.
It's who do you call it? What was the name of the dude? Meow Yardy, right? So from what I was told, it's Meow Yardy. That's in the trailer. If you guys are wondering, that's from what my sources have been told.
Which Spider-Man was it? PS4. Spider-Man PS4. So I've actually have played the, if you're wondering if I played like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man games, kinda, in a sense. I don't think it's Tobey Maguire doing it though. I think it's like a totally different actor for the games. I have played the first one. I have played the...
Like, I can understand you, but that's about the extent of it. Leave and rejoin call. That's what John's saying. Try that.
No, I'm losing connection in general.
Oh, wait, no, I can hear you now. You sound fine now.
You can hear me? Okay. I think my
I
stream...
mean, you still sound like it's. I can still hear like the remnants of that weird voice thing.
Yeah,
but,
let me
like,
see.
But like, you sound normal now.
Okay.
He's being replaced by the robot overlords. Oh no, he's becoming a Vocaloid.
The robots are taking over. No.
He's becoming a Vocaloid. AI frenzy. Playing Nuzlocke with AI.
Yeah, AI is
frenzy.
replacing me, brothers.
God.
Yeah, I'm still like, okay, am I still like still bad though?
The voice wise is better, but
How do you know it has Spectrum? You know what's funny is that I've never had issues with this actually. I've never had issues with Spectrum. Till now.
Bruh, it's like sounded like the intro to that Beastie Boys song, Intergalactic. Bruh. Sometimes Wi-Fi go poo-poo. Sometimes
the Wi-Fi do go poo-poo.
Right,
And sometimes they go pee-pee. And you just never know.
Sometimes it's like a smooth. Sometimes it's like a smooth piss. You know.
Okay, what is going on? Okay, let me see. Let me just try to end it real quick. I had to. I stopped my stream for a second because like it was like being wonky.
Well, you sound completely normal now. Like no more of the remnants of that.
Yeah, I think my Wi-Fi just pooped itself for a second. I don't know what the hell happened.
Well.
Yeah, I'm good.
You're
That's just like, what the hell happened?
You're not around.
You know, apparently, like, it might be because of the wind, because it is kind of windy today.
Just gotta move out of Texas, man. Texas is a
No, I
horrible
just gotta
lifestyle,
move
you know
out
what
of
I mean?
Texas. You know, it's easy, bro. It's just like
Move
you know,
to, move
oh,
to Japan.
is your city flooding? Just go to a different area, bro.
Yeah, you know, that's what I do. You know, if my house floods, I just move.
Yeah, just
I
gonna
buy
bench you.
a
He was
new
like,
house.
just sell your house for a head. I'm just like, brother, like
Like,
the
pull
fuck.
an XQC. Get docs, just moves.
Get dogs, just
That's
that's
what
so funny.
XQC does. I'm not even lying. Like, have you ever seen
Yeah,
that
we're back to
concept?
normal. Like, I don't know what happened, chat. I'm sorry. Like, that's just like, you know, sometimes the Wi-Fi do be poopy. There's nothing I could
Dude,
do
like,
about it.
imagine if you had that kind of money though. Or like if someone found out where you live, you just literally move.
Yeah, a lot of people just don't think about it because they don't want to. And
Right.
like they say they're like, oh no, it's that easy. It's like, no, you just don't want to think. Like you just don't want to think. It's actually easy. Like you know what they say, ignorance is bliss. Like
Right.
it is. It holds true to like pretty much anything in life.
Where the hell? There's only
but
two
yeah.
spawn locations for these pollens. Are you serious?
There's actually multiple, but they just the map is really bad at showing it.
Well, that's, oh my god, I hate this pollen collecting thing. At least it's like at least it's preparing me for Aquila. You know what?
I hate that they changed the PS4 Spider-Man from the original look to look more like Tom Holland. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't really mind. I think it looks fine. I can see where you're coming from though.
Why can't the nose be 12 inches long?
Oh,
John, what are
Toby
you
is the
saying?
VA for Spider-Man 2. Oh, okay. I didn't know if they had the same VA for the game. Because like typically when it comes towards you know from a game to like a movie, right? It sometimes does tend to be like different voice actors altogether. Fun fact. For those who are Genshin fans, the voice of Spider-Man for PS4 also voices Dainsleif from Genshin. He also voices a bunch of other anime characters, like the protagonist of Persona 3.
Voicing the next Wizard 101 character one. They need to get more, like, I know that, oh, wait, did you see the, actually, I wanted to talk to you about this. Did you see the whole, roundtable?
For Pirate?
Yeah, Pirate roundtable.
Okay, I did see part of it. I did not see the whole thing. I remember I said to myself, I was like, okay, I'm gonna come back and listen to the rest of it, and I just didn't. But like, they had a good start. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's like they had a really good start. Like, it was a good start.
I heard they're choosing not to make worlds, which I think is a smart financial decision at the moment. I hear all the
I did
time-
not hear that part. I didn't get to that part yet, but I did see like the summary notes.
Okay, let me explain. So they're currently budget-wise, they are not able to make worlds as quick as they wish to with 3 people on the team.
No, that makes sense.
Which totally makes sense. And I've had like arguments with people about, you know, oh, you know, they're like, oh, they should just make a world. They were able to pump out 4 worlds years ago. They had a bigger team years ago.
Yeah,
like-
so like it's the same thing with like Star Rail and Genshin, where it's like in Genshin it's much more expensive to like, you know, make a new area because obviously you have the whole point of Genshin is like exploring the area. So
Right,
like
that's the other
making
thing, that's
everything
what
as
people don't
unique as
realize.
possible, you know, it's like it's the same thing with Pirate, right? In Pirate there's a lot more exploration in comparison to Wiz, because in Wiz it's
Right.
like you have small hubs. And it's like Wiz is like if you play Star Rail, right? And you just go to an area and like you're just kind of within that area for a little bit. Maybe you get some chests along the way, but like that's about it. Like that's everything you get. Like there's
And
nothing
that's
else for
the
you to do.
exact thing people don't realize. So like there were some people that I had to argue with about the fact that they can't that it does cost more to make a world for Pirate than Wiz. It and people were like, oh, that can't be true. No, it's true because one, with Pirate, when they make a new world, they make a lot more than just the world itself. They make skyways, they make stuff they make mobs outside the skyways, they have all this stuff you have to explore, unlike in Wiz, where it's just the world and that's it. There's a door to the world and that's it.
Yeah, you
But
go
with-
to the world, you go to like some hub areas, and that's basically it. I think like the
Yeah.
most expansive Wiz has ever gotten was Imperia Part 2.
Right. And
And
with
you know
Pirate,
exactly what I'm
it's a
talking about. The
skyway-
aeroplanes, where it's like nothing but grass.
Right, and
It's
that's
just
the
like
other
nothing
thing,
but
like,
grass. And even
with,
then, it's still like a lot.
I was surprised how large dungeon were with Wiz than in Pirate. But that's the other thing. Like with Wiz, there's so much more there's so much more space for bigger dungeons with worlds, but with Pirate, there's so much more space for bigger exploration wise. So like you got your ship going through skyways. So we got, for example, there's a skyway right here for Mooshu. You know, and if you everywhere you look, there's just something new with detail. The entire skyway has so much detail, little islands everywhere. And then this isn't the only skyway though for Mooshu. There's a lot more.
Or if you're like in Cool Ranch, right? You know, you
Right.
do the Dan Drake quest and you go to like a area that's inside of a tornado, like a whirlpool.
Right.
It's like
And
a
that's-
whole area inside the
and that's
whirlpool.
so much more extensive detail than in Wiz. In Wiz, it's literally just okay. It's a area, and an end of game. End of.
And don't get me wrong, the areas for Wiz, like especially with Arc 4, have been beautiful. But like,
Right.
it's like in comparison, like I'm pretty sure the budgeting is like much less in comparison to like Empire. Because like Empire, it's like the whole Skyway portions are very important.
Right, and that's the other thing I wanted to mention. Like with Wiz, it's not that like they don't do detail with Wiz. What my point is that there is more things they have to detail in Pirate than in Wiz. There's good detail in Wiz too. It's just there's less for them to have to do with detail wise in Wiz than there is in Pirate, because there's the skyways you have to explore, there's the new ships, there's the level of companions, there's all that kind of stuff you also have to do. With Wiz, it's just you introduce a new set of gear, a new spell, and that's it. A new world, new speed, new spell, new gear. That's pretty much it. They haven't introduced crafting as much with Wiz. They did do it for this recent world, but it's not like crafting level. Like
So
it's
like
not
crafting
like
and Wiz, like speaking as a person like used to be in the competitive scene for Wiz, right?
right.
Crafting wasn't really seen as that much of a big deal from like the PvE community, because generally like you probably don't really need the gear half the time. The only
Right.
time like you may even want to consider crafting is just because like the way the old crit block system worked, like it was really important for you to get a lot of block. It just so happens that like the best method of getting block is getting boots that were craftable, right? But that was like around Arc 2 time, and even then many people were just like, I don't really want to go through all that crafting just to get what I need. You know, a lot of the casuals tend to be kind of lazy,
Right.
and that's totally fine. You know, you don't really need it that much. But like competitive scene wise, right? The most broken gear was through crafting. Some
Yeah.
pay to win stuff, but it was a lot of crafting gear. Like Ice was like the dominant school for like the longest time, because they had like the best gear known to man that would basically just have them almost never die, especially against the schools that were like the highest in damage, like Fire and Storm, right? So like if you were like a PvPer, chances are you probably had a nice wizard, because they could just basically defeat anybody mostly without even trying, since they were the tankiest school in general, and they could just like, you know, combine that with healing. But like the gear they were given gave them so much damage, but also so much defensive stats. And like if you were a competitive player, then like you were big on crafting because you want that best gear. You just cannot live without that best gear. But now in the current day, it's now very important to do crafting no matter what you are, at least for one character. You don't have to do crafting for every character. At least have one dedicated crafter, because that one dedicated crafter will get you everything you need. Because now when it comes to the farming, albeit I do think that the crafting portion of like, you know, getting gear and Wiz could be better, and also loot things, but that's like a totally different story. Now you're given a method of like, okay, do you want your farming to be a little faster? Try out some crafting. It'll be a little bit quicker.
What quest are you on now? You're on.
Monkey King. You just gotta talk to the guy. He's like right there in that little house. Blue
I already
house.
did that. I'm on the Dragon is Gold. I'm a little ahead of you.
Dragons. What the fuck? I didn't know you already did that. I thought you were still getting freaking pollen.
No. I passed by you and walked in there in front of you.
Dude, I was not paying attention. I was just busy walking around, enjoying the scenery of Mooshu, listening to the music.
You were like ahead of me because I thought
You know,
were,
we were just treating it, I was just treating this like a podcast now.
Oh, did you read the joke, by the way? Here, Cookie, have a nice cup of coffee. I hate coffee. I'm just gonna be honest.
I love coffee. I'm drinking coffee right now.
It's
Actually, I just
cold.
finished.
Nice cup of coffee. Tastes terrible. A cup of coffee.
It's because you don't get your coffee right. That's the problem.
A cup. What? John, I don't
The
understand.
best. Sometimes the best coffee is the one prepared by yourself because you get to decide what everything has.
Oh, okay. So yesterday,
Dogs! Oh my god, I missed you. Welcome.
I went to a place called Duck Donuts. I don't know if you ever heard of them, but I
Wait,
don't
Duck
talk to them about
Donuts or
them.
Dunkin' Donuts?
Duck Donuts. Yes, I
Duck
know.
Donuts. Wait,
Yes,
it's called Duck Donuts.
Yes, it's
Yo,
called Duck
dogs! I didn't know you had a fast food chain.
So Duck Donuts is a donut place, right? Just like, and that's the funny part. I know it sounds the same, but so I went there, right? And oh my god, I had
Oh
hot
yeah,
chocolate
Duck
in there,
Donut.
and it was so good. The hot chocolate from their place was so good. I've never had hot chocolate that good before. It was like,
Dude, oh my god. There's like so many things in life I love. One of those things in life is coffee. The other thing in life is horchata.
ew.
And then the last thing is probably like hot cocoa.
I hate horchata.
We can no longer be friends. How do you hate
hate
horchata?
horchata.
How do you hate horchata,
Why do you
bro?
have a texture in a drink, dude? There should not be a solid texture.
Bro,
in a
it's
drink.
called aguas frescas, okay? You know, you're not having it right. You know,
A,
it's
a
not.
drink is meant to be a liquid.
It's not
a mixture
prepared
of a
correctly.
solid.
You got a bad area, bro. It's not prepared correctly. It must be prepared correctly. It must be prepared with care.
You drink Tai Chi? That's the other thing. I don't drink coffee, tea. Well, I drink, I guess, sparkling tea.
Man, I can't believe y'all. I can't believe y'all. Let's see. Where's that? There it is.
I want
Oh yeah, I need fuel. I forgot about that.
I also had like a debate with someone apparently. So there was somebody who brought up in my group that like, oh, sparkling water tastes horrible. Am I crazy for thinking sparkling water doesn't taste bad?
I'm not gonna lie. I have to agree with them.
What? Like, what do you mean?
Bro,
Like,
why the fuck would you want sparkling water?
it tastes good. Okay,
It does not.
Okay, I can.
I literally have it just for like, oh, I have a stomach ache, but I don't want to drink soda. Okay, cool, sparkling water.
Oh my god.
Managed to catch a stream for once. I like the haircut. Appreciate it, bro.
Dude, I literally thought that like I thought that everybody liked sparkling water. How? Oh my god, my life is a
Oh
lie.
my god, that's so like that's nasty, bro. Like what?
Sparkling water. is not-
You're not
Sparkling
alone
water
though.
are
You're
you
not
getting?
alone. It's like at my job, I see so many people like either order or like buy sparkling water, but I just never get the hype. It's like, brother, just drink water.
Yeah, okay. What sparkling water are you getting though? Like,
Okay, you're probably talking about like literal flavored sparkling water, right?
I'm talking about like flavored sparkling water. Yeah.
Like, you know, it has a specific flavor to it. It's not just water but carbonated.
Right. I'm talking about flavored one.
Okay, that's fair. But like, I know people who like legitimately like sparkling water, like just general
Oh, you're talking about
boring,
like my mom then, because my okay, so that's the
general
other thing.
boring carbonated water.
Okay, yeah, that tastes horrible.
That tastes bad.
My mom has one called Lazille, something like that, and it's carbonated water, but no flavor, no sugar, none of that, and that tastes like absolute garbage, dude. It tastes like if I would've
I
put
only
rust-
drink sparkling water like if I have a stomach ache. Like that's like the only time I drink sparkling water. Because like I don't want to drink soda because soda is just
It's
terrible.
rust. Also, I'm at the location, by the way, the lake floor.
Oh, I'm like already about to head over there, so might as well just kind of go.
Oh, I'm just right there. I'm literally right there.
Okay, then I guess I'll just port to you after.
But
Yeah, I don't want to walk 300 steps. It's fine.
but like, what? Why does that even exist? Like the like Lazing or whatever it's called, the Lazille or whatever sparkling water that's carbonated, no sugar, no flavor water.
Probably for people who like can't have sugar. Probably.
I'd
That's
say
probably what
people
exists.
want to die would rather. I don't know.
I mean, like, it's because like sugar's not good for you generally. That's the thing, right? It's like
guess.
it's like genuinely like not good for you to have sugar. So like, I mean, like you can have it, right? Like you can have anything, but like there's like a limit, right, to everything you can have, and sugar's like one of those things.
They
So
have
like,
2,000 health, bro.
I don't know. Ever since what level are they? 42, 43. So like 40
Oh,
range.
there's someone. We might have to go to a different room because a random person is outside that might join.
Ass whatever.
Oh, it's whatever. If they randomly join, I guess. There's this person with the fool mask.
Forgot this was a Pirate101 stream and not a podcast. I mean, what you want me to? You just want to see like the ADHD in you, just kind of like you see all the animations.
Do you want me to?
Because that's me. That's why I play pirate. Because I'm like, oh, look at the animation. Dun 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 dun.
What if we just sit here and not even talk? It's just gonna be like just gameplay, not even talking. No, you like this, dude. That's the other thing. I have a plan to possibly make a podcast with a friend. That's gonna be fun.
I do like.
I really want to do that, and we're probably gonna do like special guests on every once in a while, whether talk leads or other streamers and stuff like that. And I'm excited for it because I want to do it. I want to just kind of make it where it's topics every single week.
Yeah, that sounds dope.
Where we just talk about like random stuff, like how was our first experience playing Pirate or something like that. I don't know.
It doesn't even have to be a pirate. I feel like most podcasts, like sometimes it's like, I think the successful ones are just generally where it's like, yeah, you do talk about like some of the main things, but like you don't just keep it within that main thing like all the time, right? Like you change it up a little bit.
Well, like one of the topics I want to do, which is going to be a heated topic, is going to be the best class for Pirate 101.
Dude, oh my god. People hate me sometimes because I feel like, listen, man, I think my takes on pirate are pretty decent. But like, I feel like all the swashbucklers get on my ass because it's like, yeah, your class is mid, and then I'm like, listen, hear me out. This is why it's mid. I like showing like a PowerPoint presentation of why it's mid.
I like how you're just like,
and it's like, oh, but what about Witch Doctor? What about Witch Doctor? It's like, listen, bro, Witch Doctor at least has this thing. That's all they need in life.
All right, chat. Give me quick in the chat. Give me the best class for Pirate 101 and why. Your Oingo Boingo and Bussin' Bud died? No.
No, not Oingo Boingo.
Your best, the best class in Pirate 101 and why. Give me your.
Oh, I know another hot take I had. Apparently, it's a hot take to say that this game is a power-based game. Apparently, because like the moment I said it's like, oh well, it's where like basically the argument is like, okay, you can have more weapon power, but at the same time sometimes most of the time you will prefer certain cards over having specific like stats, like a little bit more accuracy or a little bit more damage, because it's just so good. Like, why would you go with like more damage if you can just have better survivability by having like a Valor's Fortress or something that gives you like 50% shields, or maybe like my absorb, for example, for my hat. And then I had like a whole conversation with someone where it was just like, well, I was able to do like a bajillion damage because I had like 10 more weapon power. It's like, well, yeah, do you survive though? It's like, I'm not saying that the stats don't matter at all, but I'm just saying like sometimes, and within a lot of the time, you would prefer power. That's just how it is. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules.
God. Dude,
okay, you know what's funny? That guy is supposed to be at the class advantage. My freaking Torador.
Bruh.
That should not be happening.
So chat says, some of them say musket is overrated in their opinion. Some said swash is the best. Some said muskets need to die. One said muskets go because bombs go burr.
That is true. I agree with that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think musket's overrated. I think musket's actually a really solid class. I think swashbuckler is very overrated though. I do agree that swashbuckler is overrated.
I think the best class currently is Buccaneers.
I could see that. I could probably kind of see it. I think the only thing that kind of holds the Buccaneers back is that they kind of lack like not to say that they every class needs supports, but like they're one of those classes that are like super selfish, and in most scenarios, like if you're going against a horde of enemies, you will probably prefer to have splash. And you will be going against hordes of enemies almost no matter what, especially at high level content. But Buccaneer is like a special case because they have like some of the best survivability. Considering that they have like, you know, physical resistance, right? They have high health, so much physical resistance, like powers. And if you and all you need really, like if you're worried about magic, then just have literally like the magic power of like, you know, like a fortress or something. So like you can have that magic resistance that you need, right? And you're all set.
Like that's why I think the Buccaneers are the best, because they have everything. They have everything. I feel like they need. They have the survivability, the damage, the movement, all that kind of stuff, and it's good. I like that.
I think my issue with Swashbuckler stems from like endgame. I feel like, in my opinion, endgame is probably the most important thing. Because it's like once you get to that end game, any new content that comes is going to be based on like how well you do in end game. And Swashbuckler, I feel like struggles the most. Not to say that you can't do it. You can do it. It is possible. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's just like in comparison to other classes, there's just so many things that like Swashbucklers are just missing half the time.
What about you know what's funny? We talk about Swashbuck and Musketeer. Nobody brought up Witch Doctor.
Well, it's like, okay, Witch Doctor, the one thing they have going for them is they have Mumanchu gear. It's like same thing with muskets, right? Muskets are good from the get-go generally. The only time you probably struggle is like maybe a little bit early on because you're kind of squishy, but like once you start getting Overwatch, especially once you get Overwatch 3, you're pretty much set for life. But like Witch Doctors have like the worst stats like of all time. That's one of their biggest issues of concern. But then it's like you do Mumanchu for a bit, you get basically like their best gear, which gives you Mojo Storm, and like literally your whole like power lineup is just Mojo Storm, Mojo Storm, Mojo Storm, and you basically kill everything within like 2 turns because you just have so much splash ability.
You're doing a no leveling Nuzlocke run, dude. I was talking about that last time we did that. So you remember how I mentioned how?
Yeah, I agree. Witch Doctors are neutral, and I think the end game kind of helps them a lot.
You remember how I mentioned that, like, what if somebody did a no leveling companion Nuzlocke run?
Oh my god, that's gonna be a pain.
I think someone in my chat just said they're trying to.
You can't do that with a Buccaneer, in my opinion. I feel like you can't. You definitely can.
No, I want to.
Do you want to go through all that pain? Personally, yeah. I don't want to. I don't want to go through that pain.
I'm a masochist, so I'm okay with it.
I don't want to go through that pain, but I think it is possible, yeah.
I like how I'm just like, I'm a masochist. That's the other.
Yeah, Swash definitely struggles the most. I feel like some of their powers are very like underwhelming. I know people always said like, yeah, they have their uses and everything, like the knives and stuff like that, but I just like, yeah, like. Chances are you're probably not going to use it. Your bread and butter is probably going to be poisons, and if it's not a poison, it's literally going to be the assassins, and well, the hide, 2 and assassins. That's always the bread and butter.
Who's pinging me? I keep getting pinged in the Pirate Discord. What's going on?
Yeah, Privy. No, I kind of disagree. I think it might be possible on Privy, but like they really struggle. They're good with survivability. They just can't do damage. And keep in mind, if you're doing no leveling, right, that means you can't level up your scratch. So, like, most of your damage is going to come from scratch because of, like, the spell power buffs.
Let's see. So none of our companions died, I think. I hope.
Wait, they did?
No, none of them died, I said. None of them.
Oh, I was about to say, I was like, wait, who died? I was like, I wasn't paying attention. I was like, I thought everyone was fine.
No. Nobody died. We're all good. Let's see. I'm struggling so hard as a Buck and Marley right now. Yeah, that's interesting. So wait.
You know what's funny is like I did not struggle in Marley like almost at all, if I remember correctly. And I was setting the only times I struggled in Marley was when I set like stupid challenges for myself. That's the only time I had deaths. Otherwise, yeah, it's like it's just dumb challenges that were meant to make it harder because my Buccaneer is just so freaking broken.
My friend asked for like what punishments could they add, because like. You know me, I like adding punishments, so I have tons of punishment ideas. And recently I added one where it's like, you know, you have to use only wooden sword or something like that. Or
Oh my
uh,
god, that should be a Nuzlocke. Do a wooden sword. Oh, that's actually. If this pet gets Bladestorm, it's a perfect privateer pet. And
oh
maybe
my god.
pure Buccaneer.
I don't have a good pet anymore. I had to switch
Oh my
it.
god, please! I beg to like any higher power out there, like can you just please like not screw me over
You know my
with that pet?
Buccaneer accuracy? Yeah, I know your Buccaneer accuracy.
Yeah, I don't know how you struggle that much as a Buccaneer. You're just like probably the unluckiest Buccaneer I've ever seen.
Alright, leveled up my Scratch some more. Because he was level 38 and I can't have that.
Oh, makes sense. Makes sense.
Let's see. Dude, I'm so tempted to summon the balloons, but I'm like, I can't.
I feel you on that one.
I got 2 horses. Oh, I got 3 horses, I guess.
How
Oh, no,
about
that's
remember
not
you
my-
can level your companions, but you aren't allowed to give them any talents and that help in combat? That might be more reasonable, actually. In comparison to like a no level run, you level up companions, but you can't upgrade them. But then it's just like, is there
Dude,
a
that's the
limit
other
though?
thing.
Is there a limit to that? Because that means you don't give them epics either. But at least they get some sort of stats.
That's one of my punishments actually for stream now. So for
Oh,
regular
really?
streams, basically, one of my punishments is reset
What's up,
companion for 30 minutes.
Oh god.
Or it's just the companion is gonna be reset for 30 minutes and it's gonna be no epics or anything.
Yeah, that's basically like Pirate101 hard mode at that point.
Yeah. Alright, thank you so much. For the
Honestly,
follow.
at those
Yeah.
points, you better hope you have Miracle Mitch for free, because they're gonna die a lot.
Well, that's fine. I could deal with that. You know, if they die, they die. I'll just wake them up.
People die when they're killed.
People die when they are killed. I love
Yeah,
that
it's
meme.
literally like it's a literal quote from an anime.
Oh my god, dude. They're critting on El Toro.
Oh no, not my boy.
That's mine! That's my El Toro!
That's our boy!
Bruh, and he's like, oh, did they have cheap shot? No? No, okay.
Nah, they just got Hold Vengeance. The annoying epics actually. Hold is like the annoying epic. That's literally it. Everything else is just like, okay, whatever, I guess.
Sounds like you need to get accuracy 4. Bruh, I'm horrible. I love how basic enemy block 2 vengeance strikes, 2 relent, and a blade and a rope. Yeah, so Chumba, I've played with him before, and he's like got the worst accuracy lock ever.
I gotta look up this Duck Donuts though. Is there one where I live?
I'd be surprised.
It's like now everyone in my chat's talking about Duck Donuts. I'm like, yo, is that like
be
I can't believe
very
this is a real
surprised
this is a
because-
real place.
It is real, but it's located on the East Coast, as far as I know.
There are apparently I think that's Oklahoma. Never mind. I was like, there's apparently one in wait. Oh, it's just called Duke's. Never mind. I thought it was Duck Donuts.
No, it's
Ah, that
literally
sucks.
Duck. It's literally called Duck Donuts.
There's literally one place called Duke Donuts, and it's like within the Metroplex.
Oh, that's not it. That's not
I
it.
know that's not it though. Freaking ew. It's an East Coast thing. Yeah, it must be nice, bro.
Oh, good, dude. It's so they have.
Listen,
they
you
have
know,
this
you
thing-
don't got the good Mexican food like we do though.
So they have this thing where it's like Sunday donuts, where they put an ice cream on top of a donut.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's really nice.
The one thing I could say we have at the West Coast though is like really solid Mexican food that's not just food trucks. We have great food trucks, but we also have a lot of main places, especially here in Texas. Oh my god, dude, it's so much. You get overwhelmed by like the many potential Mexican restaurants you can go to. And they're all pretty solid. It is so rare for me to find a bad one, and also El Toro's just going off. I mean, just let him
my
cook.
Alto is just going insane, man.
Just
What
let him
the
cook. There you go.
heck? Bro, my Alto just went crazy.
It's fire. Thank God I don't have repel borders. Oh god, that was like I had a Sarah Steele moment.
Why? When are we gonna get it? Well, we do have one elephant companion, I guess, but yeah.
Eventually.
When are we gonna get a elephant world? You know, a real world with elephants. I mean, technically we already do Mooshu, but like,
I don't know, Safari Part 2, I guess. That would be a cool place. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of worlds in Wiz will definitely work really well for Pirate, though.
yeah. Well, the next one I heard they want to do is Kukki4u. I don't know if you heard
Like,
that.
Dragonspire, I could definitely see it. Zafaria, I could definitely see it. Avalon, I could definitely see it.
Well, wait, did
Kukki4u?
you hear that, though?
Not really, but like, I can see why it might work. Maybe Witch will finally be OP in Kukki4u.
Well, my guess is the reason
Maybe this is the resurgence of Witch Doctor.
So, from what they said on the, like, roundtable, they said, we do wish to revisit Napoleon or whatever, Napoleon or whatever his name
Yeah.
is. But their next goal is Kukki4u.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, Polaris. I forgot about that because we just mentioned Napoleon.
Yeah.
Definitely see it. Not just because Napoleon, but like in general, I could just see it. I mean, even then, they had plans for Polaris anyways, and then, you know, things happened and it didn't really work out.
Yeah. And then we, of course, have I think we're going to get Sinbad Part 3 actually sooner than we think. When do you think we're getting it?
I'd be surprised if it's not next update, but maybe it's probably not next update.
I think it's going to be in late fall.
Late fall? Yeah, I could see it like around fall though.
You say before Halloween? Really? You think before Halloween? Well, imagine if they do that. Actually, they're like,
I mean, because like you know the thing with the Atmoplex, right? It's like they basically have like voice lines and everything pretty much ready.
Well, I don't listen to Atmoplex because I avoid them like the plague.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
Spoilers, yeah, I stay away from them. Well, I guess some of them, unless Hercules tells me that.
Here's my thing, right? It's like the kind of spoilers I hate is where it's like it's obvious they just really want to showcase the spoilers and like don't bother to take any precautions to hide the stuff. But Amoplex does actually do the precautions to hide the stuff. Because, like, okay, have you seen the Genshin spoiler accounts? Like, those are, like, some of them are, like, some of the worst. Like, they'll be like, hey, spoilers. But, like, they'll show all the spoilers right then and there, right in front of your eyes. And they will show the picture of the spoiler as well, not hide it.
Right. Alright, let's see. Defeat court. Can I just go around them?
It would just be, like, in big text, spoilers. And then you see freaking, like, child or something doing something. And it's like, oh, wow, thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Look, I made it to the dragon.
Whoa!
One Piece titles be like, One Piece episode previews be like, oh my god.
Bro, anime fans, bro, I swear to God, bro. When they can't shut up about the manga, they just spoil the whole anime.
Bladestorm and Second Chance. And
they're like, oh, bro, just read the manga, Lamau.
Yeah, bro, just read the fucking manga.
Yeah, it hasn't even been like a day since it came out. It'll be like 2 minutes in, they'll be like, oh my god, look what this happened. Spoiler list, by the way, big text, but I'll show you the spoiler in the picture as you scroll.
Dude, I hate, like, I'm thinking of watching One Piece. But, like, I don't know. I'm probably gonna
I kind of want
Emily.
to as well. I kind of want to watch One Piece as well.
I think I'm gonna ask Emily.
Maybe over the summer, if anything. And then I say that, and I just end up not doing it, like I did every summer. Where it's like, yeah, man, I'm gonna watch a lot of anime over the summer. You know which animes I watch? I just watch one. I didn't even finish it. I don't even know what the anime was. I just watched one, and I just kind of forgot about it.
Also, did you see the Percy Jackson series is being made into a show?
I did not know that.
Yeah, so Percy Jackson.
I thought the people.
Like,
you know, I think I've heard of the potential of that happening. I heard apparently the people who are making it actually do like the Percy Jackson series, though.
No, it's like it's already a show now. So like,
really?
Is
it good?
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but I've seen the previews. And
I need to read the books again.
I'm gonna say I'm glad that it follows the book like very well. From what I've read,
I really like the books. Like, out of all the books I've read in school, Percy Jackson's one was like the main thing. I never got to complete the series though, so like, I think I stopped after the third series because I know the second one is like what, Sea of Monsters, and then there's like a third one. I didn't really read the third one.
Yeah,
but like, yeah, I want to get back into like maybe reading it.
I like the Percy Jackson series. I've read all of the books except for the last one. Because I kind of I stopped reading after a while.
Yeah, I think like I like read the third one and maybe tried reading the last one, but like I guess like I was just so busy that I just kind of forgot about it and I just left it, and like I just turned back the book because I was just like, yeah, I don't have time to read this right now.
Yeah, and it's a good like it's a good read. It's a good read, but like, God, I think it was around the time when I stopped reading it. Around the time I got into what was the book name? Or that became a movie. It was like The Maze Runner.
Oh yeah,
Dude, I started
Divergence,
reading that
right?
book. Yeah, no. I don't know if it's Divergence, but it's like there's the Death Wish, the Maze Runner, and the Scorch Trials.
Interesting.
And it's a
Let's
good book,
see.
but I was so mad at the end of the
Duck
book.
Donuts is near where I live. I got a vanilla Oreo crumble. Why does that sound so freaking good? Literally homemade donuts. And I'll say that the Mexican restaurants on the East Coast aren't necessarily as good. My Puerto Rican sister does not like them. I can see why. I mean, I feel like it's because, because of your area, like, it's not really, like,
Wait,
filled
what
with,
the
like,
is wrong with this fish? Do you see this fish?
I don't
There's
know.
one of the fish that's sideways.
Oh
See?
god, he's just dead. He's like half dead. He's playing dead.
Yeah, wait, why is that
He'll be
fish like
fine.
that?
I think because a bug or so, probably. But yeah, as I was saying, right? I feel like it's just because it depends on like the demographics of like the people who live around. Because like if you're in Texas, you're gonna see like a bunch of Hispanics like around in Texas. There's a lot of like diverse in cultures around like in Texas because obviously that's nearest to the border. Same thing with California. So like you're just gonna have so many different like kinds of like people, so many different kinds of food. It's awesome. It just depends on the
Someone
area,
took
really.
a screenshot of it. Oh my gosh. Someone
They're saying Simba Part 3 is going to have a full dungeon in Marleybone. Have you seen the Wallaroo teasers? I have not, actually.
I've seen
I completed the Percy
Teasers. They
Jackson
look pretty
series.
nice.
Last book was intense. I heard it was very freaking intense. The cover looked intense. The cover literally looked like it was the end of the world, essentially.
Wait, has anyone in the chat read the book The Death Wish? Or something like that? It's like or the books from the Maze Runner series. I can't be the only one who read the last book and was so fucking pissed. Like, I can't be. I refuse to believe I'm the only one who read the last book and was just so mad.
Oh,
I've never had
Dylan's asking if you mean the Death Cure. Is it called the Death
Yes,
Cure?
the Death Cure. The Death Cure. Oh my god. The ending for that made me so mad.
Okay, you know what's funny? During school, I was really into like books that like were apocalyptic. And like there was I forgot the name of the book, but there was a book where apparently like it was a group of students that were essentially like, they were going to go to class this day, and I think they were kind of late to the bus or so, but they did manage to catch the bus that they ran to it, right? But then all of a sudden there was like a bunch of apocalyptic events that were kind of happening. Like there was like a major storm going on, like it was apparently like a tornado or something. And they decided going to like a convenience store or something like that. I think they went to a convenience store, and the whole book was basically just about like how were they able to survive in this convenience store, because it's like they had nowhere else to go. Outside is just terrible. Like there was so much freaking things going on that was just not worth going outside for.
Right.
And they had a limited supply because there's only so much you can get in a convenience store.
My thing was the end of that book. I don't know if you'll read it or not. I don't want to spoil it for people in chat. It's so like frustrating, dude. I got so pissed at the end of that book. I've never been like so emotionally mad at a book before in my life, but that ending pissed me off unbelievably. Like I was, oh my god.
Yeah,
Have you ever
Dylan said
had
that they got mad at the ending as well. I guess
Yeah,
it's pretty
okay,
common
thank
for
God.
everyone.
I'm not the only one that hated the ending, and thank God, because like it pissed me off. It really upset me because I was like, oh, they're finally gonna have a happy ending, stuff like that, and then it didn't have. Like it ended with such a bad ending.
I feel like not everything has to be a happy ending, though. I'm in that belief where not everything has to be a happy ending.
So it ended with a happy ending, but in a bad way.
It's a bittersweet ending.
Very bittersweet. I don't know if I should spoil it, but God, okay.
I personally don't care, but
Okay.
you can spoil it if you like. Like, I probably am gonna forget about it, and one day I'll pick up the book and I'll just be like, oh
Yeah, to
damn,
be
so this is
fair,
what they
if
were
you haven't
talking
read
about.
it, then it's your fault. It's been out for years.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
but it's like, okay, so basically at the end, right?
Hmm.
Spoiler warning, chat. If you plan to read it, don't listen. But
Mute it for 2 minutes.
right. So basically, the ending was, so there's two lovers finally gonna escape the whole entire thing and stuff like that, and finally gonna make it to somewhere safe. When the girl dies, the girl just straight
Bruh.
up dies. Like they kill her off in the book. And she's, you would think she's main character material, so you don't kill her off or whatever, because she's been throughout the entire series, the entire time. And so they kill her, and at the end, like that, like their purpose, I guess, is to repopulate at the end or something like that. And because they get to the girl dies, he has to leave her. He gets to the safe place, and there's the other girl that they meet like halfway through the book, and apparently it was their plan the entire time. So not the guy's plan, but the girl who's is now replacing the other girl. The plan was there the entire time to have him repopulate with her, and killed off that main character girl, and that
Oh my
was all
God.
part of their plan.
Oh my.
That was all part of their plan to kill her. And that frustrated me so much.
Oh my
I was like
God.
so mad because I was like, how could they do that? They killed her off, and then like they were so close to the ending. They were so close to escaping, and they kill her. And then he's expected
Wow.
to repopulate with the other girl. It was like
You know,
like,
she
oh my
had
God.
the better genes. You know, it's like, bruh.
That's exactly the reason though. They killed her off for that reason.
It gives off such a eugenics vibe. You know, it's like that's kind of crazy.
So the book writer didn't kill her off for that
Wait,
reason.
so
The
what was
book
wrong with
writer-
the girl though? What was wrong with the girl?
So the girl apparently,
The
I
one that
guess,
died.
she just wasn't chosen. That's basically he fell in love
Well,
with
okay, but like, why though? Why wasn't she chosen? Like, what was wrong with her?
because she didn't.
Did she
have
have like
the
a crazy
exact
disease or
genome.
something?
No,
Huh?
she didn't have the exact genome that they wanted.
Oh my God, that's literally
so-
eugenics.
Right. It's so like apparently you find it at the end, and it's apparently it was their entire plan the entire time to have him repopulate.
They deadass
With-
got the Hitler ending.
Right, and it was entirely their plan to.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Because the purpose of that other girl, the one that he does get with, the purpose of her was for him to repopulate with. But they find out he's in love with the other one, right? And they're
Mhm.
like, "Oh, she's not the one we wanted," so they kill her. And it's
Oh my
like,
God.
it's like
That's
what?
fucked up. That's fucked
That,
up. Yeah.
that pissed me
I would
off.
be mad too. I would be mad.
They were like, "Give him, let him be happy." Like, let him be
Bruh.
happy. I was so annoyed because, they go through so much through the series. It's like
Mhm.
the whole entire series is fucked up beyond belief. Where it's like basically there's a agency or whatever that's planning everything, that's plotting everything. Like they have plans, stuff like that. But they try to escape this company. They try to escape it. Throughout the last book, I think their plan is to escape this company and get to somewhere safe. But at the end, you find out they never did escape them. The whole entire idea for them was for them to so-called escape them and get to that safe place. And
But
that
it was
safe place,
it was like still their place essentially.
yeah, it was still their plan the entire time.
Wow.
So the whole entire plot was that they thought they escaped, but the reality was that was actually their plan the entire time.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it's like, oh my God, it was so frustrating.
Oh, by the way, I'm at the area.
Oh, you're at the right place, the Jade Egg place?
Heck yeah, I'm right there.
Oh, okay. I stretched.
Apparently,
I hate
they
being
wanted to
sick.
start repopulation with like perfect genes. Yeah, I mean, like it's basically like
Yes,
y-
that's exactly
they,
what it
they
is.
they basically you gave them like the Hitler ending.
Oh my God, that pissed me off.
That's a crazy
so
thing to think
much.
about.
That pissed me
That's
off so
crazy.
much. I've never been so mad at a book since then.
You know what's crazy? Like, there's so many like maybe it exists, right? But there's so many books that have like stories about like apocalyptic scenarios, and then it's like at the end it's like, okay, we're at the repopulation phase, right? But like I rarely hear things about like what happens during that phase, you know?
Right.
Like,
just-
you ever like think about, it's like, okay, is there like a book out there to like, you know, kind of like, instead of just going through like, okay, this is the apocalypse, right? And like, okay, at the end of it, we're basically at like, I guess the eye of the storm of the apocalypse, or
But
maybe like
that's
the ending of
what
it, essentially.
The Maze Runner does very well. So like they eventually, like in the first book, basically what happens is they're in a maze, of course, obviously. They're in a
Whoa!
maze.
No way!
And it's like the maze is meant
What if the maze was like the friends we made along the way, you know?
so the maze, the entire
The most complicated maze, the mind.
It's like the maze, the purpose of it is to get the perfect person, like make the perfect person and all that kind of. It's a test basically, and it's like okay, but then they find out there's a way out of the maze, because the entire time they thought there was no way out, there was no way to escape. Then they find out there's a way out.
Wait, what
So
the
they
hell?
get
This
out.
is, we're doing Stormzilla now? Like, what?
So they find out there's a way out, and it's like when they get out, they realize it's still the apocalypse. The apocalypse is still going on. The end of the world is still pretty much happening. The maze was meant to keep them in, to keep them safe, because they're science experiments. They're all science experiments.
That's crazy.
And it's like, and it's like the second one is them going throughout the apocalypse, or living throughout the apocalypse, with like a group of people, whatever. The third one is basically the scientists have a hold of them. They escape the scientists, but then at the end it turns out they never really were escaping the scientists. They were actually just playing into their hands, and then they now have to repopulate perfectly. They think the end of it though is where they think that they're away, but this is just what the scientists wanted.
Damn, that's crazy.
It pissed me off so much. I've never been more mad at a book series. It's like, it's a good book though. It's a good read.
I mean, in reality, that is essentially what probably would happen, though.
Right, like scientists would try to make us survive and all that, and that's what they wanted. They want us to survive, but like they don't realize the consequences and the thoughts that go through this, the mentality break that it does. Because that's what's nice about this book too. Like, there's parts where there's friends that get infected, right? Friends that end up getting infected, and because they're not immune like the other ones, and then they have to kill those friends, which like shows and it shows like the stress of all that, them having to kill their own friends, stuff like that, or seeing their friends go through it. And it's a good read. It's a good read. I like it. I'm fighting the Stormzilla now. How about you?
Yeah, I am as well.
Is this a solo fight?
Yeah, it is indeed a solo fight.
What happens if I destroy all the houses?
Honestly, I've always wondered that. It's like, do you get any achievements for like, anything other than like just beating the Stormzilla?
Right, like, can you destroy all the houses instead?
I was like, is there a pacifist run where it's like, you just don't destroy any buildings?
Or is there like a way to lose this if all the buildings get destroyed?
I'm pretty sure there is indeed a way to lose this. I'm pretty sure that does exist.
Reduce target to 0. El Toro, justice for justice. Let me work me art. What is these spells?
Oh, son of a biscuit, dude. How? He dodged me twice!
Oh, I thought you were about to say you lost.
No, I was over here like, okay, I don't think I need the Toro buff. It's like, no, apparently I do. Okay, I'll just use the Toro buff, why not? It's free!
El Toro.
Oh yeah, I forgot my water. I left it like outside. Not outside, but like in the kitchen.
If I lose this fight, what happens?
I don't think you lose anybody though. I think you just lose the fight. I don't know, I've never lost it before, so like I wouldn't know. I was close to losing it though.
You die.
You die, like in real life.
What does this thing have? Bladestorm 2, Repository, and Second Chance. Let's go.
I find it funny that the El Toro buff doesn't give you dodge. It's just
I find
accuracy.
it funny how like apparently it says I have Bladestorm 2, and I just did a crit, and it didn't even do anything. Didn't Bladestorm. Do you notice that? So like, okay, so maybe it's just showing my character's abilities, but if you hover over the dude, it'll show your character's abilities. So that's why I thought I had Bladestorm.
I watched someone who lost it before on stream. You don't lose any companions, you just restart it. Yeah, I had the feeling.
That's boring.
You have to be either super unlucky or like skill issue. It's one of the two.
See, it triggered with positive, but it didn't trigger burst fire. What? Wait, or not? It didn't trigger like my Bladestorm, but it let me trigger.
Yo, I did a twirl. Let's go.
That makes no sense to me.
Yeah, Repulsite. And then I got a Bladestorm this time actually. I just missed. That's the only problem.
Like what? That makes no sense to me. So why didn't it Bladestorm when I crit?
Skill issue.
I did the epic hit to Bladestorm. I did the epic hit to Bladestorm. I guess it just doesn't work.
Is it possible that it's based on your pet as well?
No, I don't have a pet though.
No, that makes sense.
So I got rid of my pet.
Because I have Bladestorm 3 on this guy. Like this, like for some reason, this thing has Bladestorm 3. What Bladestorm does yours have?
2. Bladestorm 2.
2? I think the pet does affect it a little bit, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. But I have Bladestorm 3 somehow, so like here we are.
Epic kidding me.
Okay, the worst thing is like Old Scratch's freaking thing is like so lame because it's not Splash. Like I'm not sure why they were like, you know what? Let's just not have Splash with Old Scratch.
Let's see.
The person was new to Pirate and had friends carry him to Cool Rich, bruh. See, there's nothing wrong with like, you know, having help with friends, but honestly, like Pirate is just one of those games where it's like, it's okay to get carried, but if you get too much of a habit, you just don't understand the game at all.
Well, that's the other thing. It's like if you get too much carried through a Pirate, it's not fun.
It's really not.
It's like, so getting carried throughout the game really kills the fun for any game, honestly, because you don't get the true experience. Like, why
yeah, and then they go with being like, oh my god, Pirate is so difficult, which it is to an extent. It is difficult to start off and everything. I agree, but it's like they get carried the whole time, so it's like, yeah, of course it's gonna be difficult. You got carried.
Well, it's like, bruh, I mean, I just can't.
I understand, like, if you think it's difficult, because, like, I do agree to an extent. Pirate is very difficult to get into. There's just so much depth that goes into it. But then if you get carried and you complain how difficult it is, and it's just like, well, you never really bothered learning. That's the problem.
Wait, where are you?
Almost done.
Oh, I finished the fight already.
Yeah, it's like, even though I had the Bladestorm stuff, I got, like, no crits, except for that one guaranteed crit.
My first hit was a super hit, so I guess that works.
Ooh, Storm Zilla 2, what does this give? Oh, it gives a storm thingy. That's not bad. A storm. Wait, Storm Breath summons a thing. Ooh, that's kind of cool.
What did you get?
A totem that gives you. It's rare. It's a rare item. It summons something. I think it looks like a tombstone, so I'm guessing it summons like a skeleton or something. It does damage and summons a skeleton. I gotta try this out just for funsies.
Yeah, try it out. I didn't get anything but a badge.
Where is it? Right here. I want to try this out for funsies. I want to see what it does.
I'm almost out.
I have the mark to the place, so you could just port to me.
No, I'm almost at the next place.
Actually, yeah, I'm already here.
You're at the temple already?
Yep.
Oh, you had a marker there. Okay. Well,
I had a mark. Oh, not these things. I hate these things.
This place inside, I fucking hate it.
Yeah, I hate it too. All my homies hate the Tengu sorcerers.
Because they pull you. It's like so dumb.
Bro, I hate them because it's just like here, and then here, and then I crit here, and then everyone dies.
The problem with this area is like you get pulled so easily over here.
No, I just hate the how they just chain up the walls out of nowhere. All right, let's try this like thing out if I have it. Let's see. I do. Check this out. It's gonna do nothing, but I think it summons a minion. Now, my question is, does it summon... Oh, it summons clouds! Okay, that's what it is. It's so much better once you actually read it. It's crazy. Cool. So it does damage and summons clouds.
Let's see. Chicken miner. I don't like. Yeah. Okay.
Check this out. Boom. Yeah.
Oh, so it doesn't summon a help or anything. It just summons a cloud.
No, it's like it's a trap essentially. You know how like when you go on those pirate ships and
What
like
if
you
the
accidentally go
traps
through
are-
those
and the
clouds
traps are me?
and it just does a bajillion damage to your companion somehow? Or maybe it doesn't
You
do that.
just
Never
launch
mind.
into the trap, and it just does
Okay, I
nothing.
think maybe it just obscures vision. I think that's what it does. It just makes the vision of the enemies worse.
Dude, if that's the case, if it
Bro, that's
doesn't
like the
even do
lamest
damage-
thing, bro. I was so excited for nothing. What did
They're
it do?
going- wait.
What did
Hold
it
Did
do?
nothing. Look, they're not even there anymore. They walk.
Brother.
Two of them are gone already, and they just walk through it.
Bro, that was the lamest thing.
Wait, is that supposed to do that? I think that's a bug. There's no way.
Bro, that
like-
was the lamest thing I've ever seen.
How long is it supposed to last?
It doesn't say.
Oh my god.
Bro, I thought they did damage or something, and it was like, nah.
That's the worst. What if I walk it?
Okay, you may want to spread out though, because like they're all gonna splash
so
attack
these-
you.
Yeah, these are so bad. Do you know why?
Why?
I can't even shoot through them.
Oh my god.
So
Wow.
the clouds block my vision too.
I'm still keeping it because it's rare, but like that was very underwhelming.
So it doesn't just block the enemy vision; it blocks my vision.
So it's kind of good, but it's very, very situational. It's not even good. It's like okay.
Nah, it's just garbage.
Listen, man. Let me cope. Okay, let me cope for this. Bro, I got so excited. I got like a rare thing, and it's like, nah, it's garbage.
Wait, okay, speaking of rare things, did you see? So watch, those two are probably gonna disappear now. By the way, but did you see that? Somebody in the pirate chat, right? They contacted support to get Kane's mask because their Kane's mask disappeared, and they gave him Kane's mask, but it wasn't Kane's mask. It's a Monkeysador helmet with the name Kane's mask.
Oh my god.
So they got like a super rare item, apparently. That now, and they also got Kane's mask back after they.
They're all like, I see this as a big W.
Yeah, now they have a super rare item in the game that shouldn't exist. That's called Kane's mask.
That's so funny.
Oh my god, dude! I'm gonna walk right here with Gallon's defense because I don't want him dying.
Oh, I got an absorb on him.
Okay.
Yeah. Honestly, if you, bro, what is it with you and Gangsta's Paradise?
And what?
I swear to God, man always comes to the streets like, yo, bro, imagine like playing Pirate but with Gangsta's Paradise in the background.
Oh my god.
It's so funny. Okay, I'm not gonna lie though. One of my favorite Gangster Paradise little meme things is like, so there's like this animation that's like for kids or so, and like they have like stuff like, you know, the Friday Night Funkin' teenager or whatever, and like Among Us and shit. And it's like the funniest thing is like, so they decided to put it with like Vocaloid, right? But it's like within the like the whole like melody of Gangsta's Paradise, and it's so funny. It's like the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Bruh.
I have to show it to you because it's just really funny. I don't know why it's so funny to me. Oh my god. You see why I hate these things?
Oh my god. I'm realizing that because of the location of one of my companions, like if they hit me, they hit my other companion. Which makes no sense because the companion's here and I'm here.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. Okay, I'm trying to lower the enemies as much as possible. Man, those clouds were so bad.
Yeah.
Dude, I was expecting more from that. I was expecting much more from that.
At least I got a good poison from this. Burst fire.
Yeah, because I have a
Burst
hybrid.
fire.
I have a hybrid setup and a hybrid
He
pet.
did burst fire with a sword. That makes
Yep.
no sense.
Well, because it's a shooty slashy. That's why. Shooty stabby.
And yeah, I can't get Overwatch.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I'll be real.
Yeah, that was dumb.
How was the Soul Massacre? And a close one death, but it did not happen. So we basically just kind of went through it unscathed.
You got hit for 500 on a basic Dragoon attack. You love Marleybone, and apparently they have something called Steely Resolve. Oh yeah!
Oh my god, I hate that. I hate
Marleybone
that so
Dragoons
much.
have Steely Resolve, and that is OP as heck.
You see, my idea is like, I think like the reason why you don't see it in Valencia Part 2 is because they probably just ran out of funding.
I think it was just. I think
'Cause,
the
like,
word is too OP.
I mean, yeah, but like I'm just like I'm just thinking about it in like a in like a story perspective.
Oh, the Armada ran out of funding.
Yeah, they just ran out of funding, bro. They were just like, yeah, we can't really mass produce this. Like it costs way too much money.
Watch me and my skills amass. Ready?
You didn't think you saw it? I mean, like it's on the YouTube channel. There's only one stream that I didn't get to stream. I think it was the ending of Cool Ranch, and that has to be edited eventually. But right now, I'm focusing on school right now, so I don't really have time for it. I don't have time to make a lot of videos in general, even if it's like a simple video, because like I try to like, it takes a while for me to just look through my videos and everything, and like I won't have time to just do that.
Right.
Like you could plan it out, but it's just like, yeah, I need to study as well and do homework. So I'm like, okay, there's like other things that I need to do that are just as important, so I might as well just focus on that instead.
Brought it to chill with all them hittings and the speaking.
Because like I still have yet to do the thing for Sorrow, and like I need to get that done. Even though like I know not many people are gonna watch it, but I just want to get that part done in general.
Right.
And that takes time. Same thing with a bunch of Wiz videos I had planned, and even the Pirate101 guide, which like that's another thing. It just takes a long time to make those things.
So if you don't know, Chamba, that's the only time you'll really meet Dragoons with Steely Resolve. They just don't appear anywhere else. Which is good, I guess. But yeah,
you'll just see them in like 2 dungeons in Martybone, and that's it.
I think it's more 2 fights actually, because it's just.
Yeah, it's like 3, I think, because you meet them with Rook, you meet them with the dungeon before that. There's like a not before, but like a little bit before. Yeah, you meet them a couple times. You meet them twice in one dungeon. You meet them one time with Rook, and that's about it. Oh, please don't get caught. I'm just trying to go through.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, nah, man. Did you have a
They did give Dragoons more epics. I mean, like, they're dangerous, but like for different reasons. One of them just has those guaranteed epics that are like, you guarantee like hits that are just like really dangerous, because that also reduces accuracy. Okay, speaking of which, I need to remove that freaking totem. That's so trash. I'm just like, I'm so disappointed.
Oh yeah, that. Dude, that was
I was so
so
disappointed.
So much cooler.
I was expecting like, oh yeah, summons a minion or something. It's like a line of minions, and it looked like a tombstone for some reason to me. So I was like, okay, it's gonna summon like these undead little warriors or something.
Right, and I was like, it was nothing, man.
It was a nothing burger.
It was literally just summons clouds that become
wow
for your team. It's like if you want.
Honestly, at that point, just get barricade. You know, barricade is so much better.
If you want to,
because they at least have to hit the barricade to get through.
Apparently, with the cloud, all you had to do was walk into it, and it disappeared.
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, I can see now." I just wave my hands, and the clouds go away.
That was so. Oh my god! I was hoping like it do damage at least, but it didn't even do that.
It did. It does do damage. It does do damage on enemies, but like, I think it's like the same situation with like bombs, where it's like once like an enemy is like in the space of the bomb just won't be there. The bomb is the damage. I think it's one of those situations.
Man.
Okay, one thing I would like to see from Pirate, they need to make some of these streets a little bit bigger.
Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna get pulled every single time.
Yeah, especially in Mooshu, dude. Mooshu's so notorious for this.
I'm invisible right now, so when I'm walking, you can't. Yeah, Chama's like, imagine me invisible, dude. I am invisible right now. I got that bug where like I'm invisible.
Yeah, we do have the Mooshu taxi. Yeah, we do indeed have the Mooshu taxi.
True, true. How long have we been streaming already? 1 hour and a half? Jeez.
Yeah. I can go like a little bit more though.
No, that's fine.
I could go more. Yeah, I could go more. We're making some good progress, so that's always a good thing.
Right. I think getting Monkey King might be a good spot too. Depending, how long till we get actually Monkey King, right?
We're getting him pretty much now. Like it's not that much. I say we should do the turtle balls for sure. At least part of it.
Yeah.
The reason why I say like I could do a little bit more is just because like I can actually, and mainly just because it's a windy dog. Mainly because I can actually get the stream going because I had like the little moment where it just kind of pooped itself for a couple minutes.
Right.
So on my end, it's like 1 hour and 6.
Your stream pooped itself 16 minutes in.
Yeah, for quite a bit. It pooped itself for a while.
Jeez, man, got the
It was so bad.
Wi-Fi.
Bro, it doesn't even give me problems. It's just that recently it has.
No, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, if it's windy, it does that. It's just Texas, man.
Yeah, it's just Texas, bro.
Texas. You pay your taxes for your streets and roads, but not for your Wi-Fi.
He will throw hands, and then you throw hands at the ninja pigs. Oh yeah, I forgot. We need to do the ninja pigs. Yeah, we definitely gotta do that for sure. That's gonna be a pain in the butt to do if we do it later.
Ninja pigs. What do you mean?
Yeah, ninja pigs part 2. That's when we get his armor.
Oh,
which is actually not that far from right now. Actually, I think it's literally this, and then it'll be like the ninja pigs to get his armor. And then it's the turtle ball. So like that at that point, that's like a good stopping point because then it'll be like next time we do it, it'll probably be the turtle balls and the Mooshu.
Right.
It's really not that much now. It's like pretty much there.
But Mooshu, I thought was gonna be so much harder, but it wasn't. It didn't seem that hard.
I mean, we still got some parts.
Right. True. But you know what I'm saying. Like, I thought we were
honestly, I think the ending is kind of a letdown though. For Mooshu, like I expected it to be much difficult, but the only one that was actually like semi-difficult was like the Metal Guardian. That was pretty much it.
Yeah.
Every other one was just kind of a snooze fest.
Yeah, it's like maybe Sato might be hard.
Oh, Sato will be hard, but that's like pre-Marleybone.
Right. No, he'll be easy, man. He'll be the easiest boss in existence.
Finally, level 45 though. I'm pretty sure we get some upgrades. I should probably check that.
Where are you at?
I'm at the area now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this time we talked to Dragon King, but the koi fish will still be there, so we gotta go.
You could just walk around. I'm pretty sure you could get away from it.
Yeah, I think you go around them. That's what I think I did. Ah!
Oh wait, I have a level 745 weapon now. I forgot. Hold on. The one that I accidentally stitched. That's right. I am now the true Gorman Ramsay. With my pan weapon.
Oh,
yeah, my level
crown
45.
shop weapon, chat, is crown shop.
No, it's actually stitched. it's a bizarre stitch with the crown shop item.
45, let's go.
Am I 46 now? Pog. That's nice.
Hey, I got a port to Monkey King.
I'm about to beat him with his pan.
Hey, port to me.
You have no choice.
I'm at Monkey King right now.
Okay, let me go ahead and talk to the swashbuckler teacher, see if there's anything.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna do that too. I have a 17-second cooldown, so you could.
Yeah, you should probably like you should probably mark it just in case one more time.
Yeah, I marked it. I did.
Okay. I'm gonna say swashbuckler gives
Dude, I like
Fast,
that.
fast 3.
I
That's
don't-
pretty good actually.
I like that with Pirate, that there's no mana with the whole porting.
Yeah,
I
I
like
like
that.
that as well.
It makes more sense to have a cooldown too. Wait, I ruined the. Oh my god.
Dude, I've been wanting this weapon for the longest time. But dude, the pack is so bad. The pack is terrible. Oh wait, this is not the right weapon. It's not even the pan. I forgot. It's not the pan. It's the guitar though. I forgot. You can't stitch it with the pan.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not the true. I'm not even the true Gordon Ramsay anymore. It's just like, yeah, it's just like, yeah, I forgot about that. I couldn't stitch it because the weapon type is issue. It's like a weapon type issue. I got the next best thing. I got a guitar. I'm gonna beat him with the guitar instead.
Now that's you're here. I'm gonna go to my teacher.
Cave over there. Meet me inside.
Let's see. Where's my teacher? I keep trying to go into Buccaneer because I remember that I have a Buccaneer character.
That's crazy. I forgot. I already
love
got tough
Buccaneer.
2, so. Okay, next time I get a practice point, I finally get myself elusive 2. That's pretty big. It's pretty
Let's
dope.
see.
Pretty
Can
dope.
Gosh, can I finally get? Oh, jeez, the cough's getting stuck in my throat. Can I finally get what's next for the privateer? I'm literally just privateer, swashbuckler combo.
Yeah, I mean, Privateer has a lot of good things. Get more health is really big. Elusive is huge. Pretty decent support abilities that you can just train. It's better than nothing.
I need to get to that secret trainer eventually.
Should. At the very least, get Relentless.
All right.
At the very least.
Now we get the turtle balls.
No, we do not. We're actually going to be going toe-to-toe against Monkey King right now. Who hits
know.
like a truck.
Monkey King's weak. What do you mean?
And then, boom, crit, boom, crit.
I have the
Dies.
perfect thing for this. No, Monkey King is weak.
Did you really think I would surrender my turtle?
I'm about to beat him with this guitar.
Good luck against my doppelgangers.
Wait, are you even here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm in there. Don't worry. I'm just.
Okay,
equipping
okay. I
something.
had to make sure because I was like, huh, he's not here.
I'm equipping something real quick.
No
where
worries,
is it?
man.
Where is it? Where is it? I gotta equip the monkey hat. No, never mind. Whatever. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm in the fight now, and I have the monkey mask on.
Nice. I got what could have been the pan
Relentless
weapon, but I
2,
can't stitch it, so
Repulsive 2,
I got the next
Wave
best thing.
Swim. And I had to get a buccaneer and. A
Oh, we both have
Swashbuckler.
Toro on the team.
Well, I guess we could use the dodgy. That might work.
Yeah, you might as well. You have to.
Yeah.
Because trust me,
Uh,
you will want the accuracy. Somehow he just manages to dodge everything. No reason. It's just because he can.
Let's see. Let's go hiding, and that'll work. Nice.
Alright, we got
accuracy
some
buff.
boosty
We got
boost. We
that.
always gotta get that boosty boost. Very good. Bond here as well, which
Accuracy
kind of makes me a little nervous,
Why
but
did I call it
I mean,
accuracy buff? Agility buff.
it's the agility buff. This is the accuracy buff. And dodge. Assuming you have him upgraded. This is probably the most important thing is the Otoro buff. Everything else is kind of secondary.
But I was like, how do I notice he has the Bonnie M flash?
Oh no! That's not a good start.
What?
Otoro got hit even though he got double buffed.
Nah, he's fine. It's always a tank. You know how he is.
There you go. That's what you love to see. Oh, he's done. He's so done. That's just one though, but I mean, it's good enough. Dude, this fight makes me nervous because it's like so much can happen.
Nah, we'll be fine. If they stream
let's see.
my webcam? My stream looks fine on my side.
Let's see. Should I go for a high?
I messaged Val and was like, how much to buy the plushie off of you? And she was like, not my plushie.
Not my plushie.
Will do.
Yeah, I'll totally be fine. Okay, we're back, W.
I was gonna hide, but I'm like, yeah, fuck it. I'll just poison instead. It's like, my thing with hiding is like, if I can't hide in the first turn, it's kind of a waste if I do it later. Sometimes. This is one of those times. Especially because there's like, all these enemies are like up against like my companions. I'm like, yeah, anything can happen.
Alright. Let's see.
Lower their agility. That's always nice.
I think Rapier kills here.
If not, the poison does.
He kills maybe Bladestorm?
He already. Oh wait, I forgot. I gave him like 2. So yeah, he can.
I do a pretty good, decent amount of damage with the.
Oof! You did not crit though.
Doesn't matter. This dude does.
Yeah, but it's crazy how much a crit can change everything with a hide.
Yeah, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's
He's
all
bleeding
good.
anyways.
Oh, never mind. I was like, where you going? Where you going? Hey, chill.
Let's go. I kill.
Monkey on monkey violence, bro. That's crazy.
See, I'm the real Monkey King. This man says he's the Monkey King. He's an imposter.
Also, now they want to go on my side. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, they know who's the real Monkey King, so they honor me.
Hit him with the
They have-
freaking guitar. There you go. Boom. You ever seen that video of like Monster Hunter? It's not like an actual like Monster Hunter video, but it's like a meme video of like, you essentially are playing Monster Hunter, but it's like you're going against like this dragon enemy, and like the meme essentially is like, oh, nice argument, but unfortunately I had sexual relations with your mother, and it's just like the guy like hitting him with like the little ball and chain, and like in the background it's like the song Bambolero. It's so good.
What a weird weapon you have, by the way.
It is very weird. I like it though.
You literally just beat a monkey with a guitar.
Yeah, it's like a little shit post thing, but it's so funny. Because like it's so true. Where it's like, yeah, you get into an argument, like the biggest comeback is like, yeah, I had sexual relations with your mother, so like what of it?
The comeback with that is you'd be lucky to have her. God. Imagine somebody.
I gotta show you the video. There's a lot of good videos.
That moment when somebody's like, I was with your mom last night, you just go, you'd be lucky.
Yeah,
to
that's
have
exactly what the meme was. And it was timed so perfectly as well. You get to the hits like Bambolero. I was like, oh my god, the timing is so perfect. I love it.
Go.
It's such a good meme.
I think we won. We won, right?
Yeah, we won.
Let's go. Easy. Told you Monkey King was easy. Not even a threat.
Monkey King Part 2. Nah. Did we get anything good from that? The hat's okay.
The hat's for Musketeer, though.
Like melee musket. Like if you ever want to do that somehow. And even then, you'll probably get something better.
Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate.
I'll still keep it though.
I like how Monkey King thought he was that person, and then he found that he wasn't.
He thought he was him.
He's like, I'm that guy.
You're not that guy, Pa. You're not that guy. You ever seen that guy from Walmart or something?
Oh man, I think I've seen
Yeah,
I've seen a funny.
People
video
are just
where, like,
so weird, man. It's like I don't get it.
I saw a funny video where I was like, there was a dude. He's like, "I'll take all of y'all. I'll take all of y'all," and then and then there's just like, and he's being surrounded by a bunch of people in a game, and then there one dude just turns on his voice, right, and it's like, "You're not that guy," and they don't.
Yeah,
show
yeah.
him.
You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. Yeah, COVID was an interesting time period, and we're still dealing with it to this day. I don't care what anybody says. We're still dealing with it. It's just like now, like I guess we just don't care as much as we used to.
Oh, it's a thing. My mom literally just caught COVID the other day.
Oh yeah, dude, it's crazy. I mean, mutations are a thing.
Yeah.
You know, they always go about like, hey man, the biology though, and then they just disregard about the biology of how viruses mutate, and it makes
Well, it's
vaccines.
like the other thing of people. Don't
It makes
realize,
vaccines not as effective because the mutation basically changes everything about the virus, and then you have to make a new vaccine with the updated mutation, so it's effective against that one.
And the other thing is people. don't
Whereas
realize, like,
if everyone were to
Black
just,
Plague.
suck it up and take their shots like they're supposed to, because that's what it's for, it wouldn't really be an issue.
Right, and the other thing people don't realize is like there's diseases that still exist even if they're eradicated, stuff like that.
Like the
There's,
flu.
Yeah, there's the flu.
We
there's
change the
Black
flu
Plague.
every year. The vaccination for the flu changes pretty much every year.
Yeah.
Because it's like, that's just how it is.
There's the whole thing of like, you've heard of the Black Plague before. That thing is still a real disease. That thing still exists. It's just that we now have enough medicine and scientific stuff where now it's not as much of a threat anymore.
And it's like, I even heard about like, apparently like polio making a comeback.
I haven't heard of that one yet.
You know how like, where it's like the iron lung and stuff like that? That was basically caused by it. And the iron lung was just so like, people who had it could still survive, but like they're basically super limited as to like,
As soon
what
as
they
you
can do.
mentioned Iron Lung, I can't help but think of the movie that's being made. There's a movie for it being made, Iron Lung.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I saw a video where there was like a this is the Ninja Pig dungeon, by the way, just FYI. There was a video about there is like this girl. He was like a super like they're a super healthy person. Got COVID once. Literally lost their ability to walk and stuff. Like their muscles just didn't work anymore.
Yeah, because it affects everyone differently. Some people even make their
like she
immune system
has like
affected.
probably like the most severe case of like when getting COVID. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, it was enough. For me, it's like, oh yeah, you lose like your sense of smell and taste. I'm like, okay, taste is a big thing because I love food.
Right, that's the other thing. I was like, that's the scariest part about COVID.
I always thought that was enough for
people.
people to be like, I'm pretty sure everyone loves food. I'm pretty sure like, oh, you lost your sense of food and you don't know when it comes back. I think that life kind of sucks.
People be like, oh, I lost my taste. Now I can eat shit.
Yeah, it's like everything just tastes the same. It just tastes like mucus. I thought that would be enough, but apparently not.
I thought somebody dying would be enough, but I guess that wasn't either.
No, frick no.
They're like, dying couldn't be me, and then...
I mean,
they
here's the
just
thing,
die.
right? It's because like the way that they kind of base those arguments is like, oh, it's like only like a certain amount of people die, but like more people die from the flu. It's like, yeah, but over a period of time, like, yeah, of course the flu kills more people, but it's because it's like over a super long period of time. But with COVID, it's like, yeah, it's slow, but like you will most likely die. If you don't die from COVID, you're gonna die
If
from
there
something
is a
else.
chance of death, you don't want to even risk yourself dying. Like
You
it's
never
like,
want to
it's
risk
like
dying.
the thing of nobody's gonna jump off a freaking building, right?
My thing
there's
is
a
like
chance-
never
yeah.
gamble with nature because like nature is out to kill you.
Oh yeah.
We just happen to be so advanced that like it's
Nurse
not
Flynn,
as
let's
bad as
go.
it probably would have been.
Isn't
But like
your
the moment
nurse
where
Flynn
people are like,
bad?
oh yeah, man, just like natural immunity. It's like, okay, yeah, bro, like totally. Maybe you won't die.
Right.
It's crazy.
I think of it as the maybe I will die. So that's how I think of it.
yeah, that's the way I think about it. It's like, okay, the moment I start gambling with nature is like the moment where it's like I'm most likely gonna die.
And the other thing is the way I think of it is it's not much of okay whether I get it. It's whether somebody else I know gets it, and if it's
I mean,
gonna be because of me.
that's like the point of like the mask wearing as well. A lot of people were talking
Right,
about how it
like-
doesn't protect you against COVID. It's like, well, the point isn't necessarily for it to protect you; it's to protect other people from catching it. But if everyone were to wear it and practice like the like social distancing and all that stuff, it's a lot more effective. There's a reason why like it's more advised to do it inside because you're with a crowd of people. Whereas if you're outside, chances are you're not really interacting with as much people.
And it's like, it's just.
Or you're in
the
your
mask
car.
isn't made, so the mask isn't made to make it where there's no way you're gonna get it. I want to make that clear. I don't think a lot of people realize that. Like, the mask isn't made so that way you're not gonna get it. That's not.
You
how
can
it works.
still potentially get it. Like it's
Yeah.
there's a chance
It's
to
the-
everything.
it's literally just to reduce the chance. That's
It's
it.
like the same thing with like getting the vaccine, right? There's a potential chance that okay, yeah, maybe you might die from the vaccine because of a super adverse effects, but the percentage is super freaking small.
Right.
But like it's
And-
either that or like just let nature take its course, where like the chances of you dying is even higher because like your body doesn't know how to defend it like at all, and it'll
Think
probably
all these
overwork
masks
you
are
as well.
You know, yeah.
Okay, have you noticed that it gives a crit animation song the whole time?
Yeah.
You notice that?
Ah. You know, it's funny because like I don't know.
That
I've
is
never
true
done
as
it,
well. You know, yeah, people don't necessarily do it to the meaningful effect. Yeah, that is a true thing as well.
But yeah, the whole point of the mask.
Yeah,
thing
that is true. That is true. I think that's a more reasonable take than like what a lot of people tend to say. You know.
Let's see.
And yeah, it's only like very specific masks that like would probably help, but it's like I don't know. There's a lot. There's a lot.
Let's see. What?
Oh, webs. Cool. I like webs. Webs is pretty good.
What should I do here?
It's trial and
I think I'll
error.
go with that.
The only reason it was forced at the start is because we just didn't really know what to do at the time. People don't know how to use a mask in a manner that will protect them. Oh, of course, of course. I mean, but like at the
Man,
end
you
of the
know
day,
what
it's
they
like
should've
it's
done?
not that. It's like the vaccine is probably like the most effective. That's literally what it is.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And even then, it's like it still has its risk, but like that's just kind of how it is. It's better than to just gamble with nature, because like again, nature's just out
See,
there to kill you no
that
matter
was the
what.
other thing. So that was the other thing. He mentions that like they would touch it, they would not replace it. I replaced it every time because
Me too.
My
Me
thing
too.
is-
I always replace mine.
So what I would do is I would use one each day. But that's the thing. I call them one a day mask because they're not meant to be used over and over and over again. That's like gross. That's gross as hell. And it's just a lot of people would just use the same mask every time. Like, and it's just so annoying.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's-
definitely.
Not to do until you pay attention to it. Well, that's the other thing. I just don't get sick. I got sick recently, but that's the code. But like, I don't get sick commonly.
It's kind of crazy because my sister was she's the one who caught COVID, but I've never gotten COVID. I'm like really fortunate to like not have caught it. And for my sister's case, she was fortunate that when she did caught it, it wasn't as bad.
I think I'm gonna have my nurse queen one.
But that's also because like she did take the vaccine as well.
This game irritates me, yeah. Because I know that Champa's in Malibon at the moment. I have yet to hit a single chain, oh no.
Bro, aren't you on the buck?
I don't know
You
if
have
he's
to
on the
understand that
bucket.
every sort of medicine on Earth has been invented by trial and error. It's not just straightforward science. I mean, of course. But like, trying to convince that to someone who's like an anti-vaxxer or so is like really difficult. It's like it's not even worth trying.
I'm the worst buck to ever exist.
Because they're already like hard set on the belief.
It was such a weird period of time with the mask thing too. Like
It is very
when I
weird.
worked at- when
COVID
I
was so
worked
crazy because
at-
it brought out so many like different people. Like you see some of those crazy stories where it's like, that's where the "you're not that guy" came from. It came from during the COVID period, and I don't even know what he was mad about. He was just mad about something. It's just like, bro, like, what are you doing?
Well, like I used to work at Red Robin for a while, right? During the mask thing, and it was so frustrating because, like, my job, I had to tell people, wear the mask. It's just a requirement. And I told them, they could take it off after they sit down if they wanted to eat, And they get mad at me, but they don't understand that's just my job. I'm just doing my job.
Yeah, and it's like even then that kind of like defeats the purpose of the mask wearing as well at the end of the day. But it's like, we just didn't know what to do. We were just doing whatever we can, at that point.
Right.
And like even then, it's like people made a fuss over like the littlest things ever. It was just like I remember at my job there was people that were like talking to me about the whole mask thing, and it's just like, what's it to you? Like, why do you care? You're literally here to shop, bro. You're not here to like have political discussions with me, and I don't want to have them with you.
That's the other
Something
thing.
that shouldn't even be politics becomes politics.
That's the other thing. It's like they do that all the time, and I'm like, what am I supposed to say? You're fucking stupid. You're fucking dumb. Or no, I'm a worker, so I have to be like, yeah, yep, even though it's like horrible.
Yeah,
Horribly
it's
cringe,
just I don't know. It's like I don't know why they made such a big deal about it. It's just like, okay, well, like it's just my choice to wear one. It's just like I don't even believe I wear it correctly, but even then, it's just like it's just my choice to wear one. I mean, it helps with like when I'm at my job, right? My area tends to be like really dusty. So like having the mask is actually really nice because like I don't get that dust like within me generally.
Yeah.
Compared to like when I have an
Sometimes
office, like
thinking
oh my
was
god, I
that
get
good.
so like sneezy like so often.
This weekend, that would either have to be today, Chumba, or because I can't do it tomorrow since I work tomorrow. Sad. I work every Sunday.
That sucks.
Yeah. Even if sick, they have me working because I'm highly relied upon.
Am I even going
this
like in the
weekend-
right area?
That's what
Am
I'm
I going
wondering,
the
like,
wrong? I'm
why-
going the cave. Oh shit, I'm going the wrong area.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, wait, is the arrow wrong here? Like, what's going on?
No, the area is not wrong. It is actually correct. You're supposed to go in the cave.
Let's see. Not this week, but next week I have a week off. I could try seeing next
Okay,
week.
I kind of find it funny. You're considered like an essential worker, but you work at like a, where you work at.
There's only 4 workers. That's why.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's just like okay.
Yeah, there's only 4 workers.
Yeah, let's just not hire more people.
They tried. It's a lot harder than that, especially when most of the people that want to be hired are really stupid people. Like,
I mean, what's the pay like though?
it's around 14.
What's the minimum wage in your area?
Oh, I don't know, 7.25, I guess. I don't know.
If it's 7.25, then that's okay. And it's just like I think it's
No,
just like
I mean,
everyone's
the
a little
minimum
different.
wage for the job right there is 14. That's you start 14.
Mm-hmm.
Like, right now I'm getting paid more than that.
Because like for
because
me,
of my
it's like
position.
minimum wage here is like 7.25. Where I work and I get paid like what 15.20 or so. But initially I got paid 15, and I
Right.
get like the most measly raises known to man.
Minimum pay there is $14. Minimum after you work a year or whatever, you get a pay raise every year, and so it's like it's good. But the problem is where I work, right? Nobody wears suits, so the place.
Wait,
where I
what do you mean
live-
no one works just like at the job?
No. It's not that. What I'm saying is where the area where I live, nobody wears suits.
Mm-hmm.
So like you got all these kids coming in, they don't know the materials shit, they don't know all that kind of stuff. They don't understand that some materials better than others.
I don't. I don't know any of that.
They're willing to buy polyester basically, which is the worst material ever. Do not buy polyester.
yeah. That's like something you'll see like at a like a JC Penney or something.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
And
they're
sending
like
us
the really cheap
polyester shit,
suits.
and I've been complaining to corporate because of that. We recently just lost our tailor, unfortunately.
Oh, that sucks.
That's very bad. They did such a stupid thing. So I'm gonna vent here. So what they did was They called us the other day, right?
Okay.
And they were like, "Oh, by the way, you won't have a tailor anymore." They let
Then
go
like,
of
what's
our
the
tailor.
what's the whole point? It's like,
Oh my god, this is bad. They let go of our tailor, and they didn't tell us until the other day.
so do
Like,
they
they
have
just-
plans of getting a new one?
We either get a new one, but we have to share one with another place.
Hmm.
So now, like, because they didn't tell us, now we have to call all the people that needed a tailoring done and have to cancel all their plans. We have to refund them. And all that.
Yeah, that never bodes well with people like at all. Which like I get
Yeah.
why, but at the same time
And
it's like there's
it's
some
so-
things like corporate. It's like you could just never understand until you're actually working in that place.
No, but the other thing was like, oh, okay, maybe this was sudden for them. No, it wasn't. They planned this
well,
months ago.
Oh, that's even worse. I thought.
Right.
Listen, I was gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. It's like, okay, maybe it just like suddenly they just didn't want to work there anymore.
No. That's the other thing. She wants to work there. They dropped her. They decided
that
to
sucks.
drop her, and they chose to do that months ago. But then they didn't decide to tell us until today, and then now we just don't have a tailor for like a week. And the other problem is the person that's supposed to come and help us, right? She refuses to work for us until October 1st, when the tailor's supposed to be gone. So the tailor is like the tailor that we let go is supposed to be gone after the 30th. But she has so much vacation time that the regional manager was like, "Oh, just use the rest of the week as your vacation time. Don't need to show up any." There's still work that needs to be done though, so now we have to refund all that, and it's like it's so frustrating, man. It's just
Oof.
also my Mustang, Sally, and all them are close to death. So
Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's
So
not
they
really
don't go
fine,
for
but
them?
like,
yeah, as long as they don't go for them, we're good.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
We're
I'm heading
positive. Let's
over.
go.
Yeah, that sounds rough, man. In my area, it's like we're losing like some of the best people for like specific departments, which is kind of crazy because like they were willing to stay, but they wanted to get a manager, like a manager position. And honestly, if there was anyone that I think was perfect for a manager position, it was definitely them. They didn't want to give it to him because like. I mean, I kind of get it in the sense. I mean, he's like one of those people where it's like, he's not very corporate-y. Like, he just kind of keeps it real. Let's put it that way.
That's a good thing.
So,
though.
yes,
honest,
it's a
straightforward.
good thing, but like, in the sense for like the workers, right? For the people who work there. Because like, you know,
Oh.
we understand what the goal is. He understands like the workplace better than anyone. But let's say, for example, you have to meet some of the leaders that are above you from your district, from the state, from maybe even the owners. You know, corporate BS, basically, long story short.
Right.
So, like, he didn't really get the part. Someone else got the part, and when I saw them, I thought they were just helping the area. Turns out, they're the new manager. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, why?
That's the other thing. There was one time they hired someone, right? So this annoyed me. They hired someone, and turns out the person they hired had never been a manager before. Had never, had no experience. They hired a new manager one time for us with no experience, to the point where I had more experience than this manager. And that annoyed me because I was like, why are you going to do that to us? Are you going to give us a manager that knows nothing?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with like giving someone a shot, but like if you had other people who were like willing within that same area, who knows the area better than anyone, then yeah, I can see why it could be an
She
issue.
doesn't though. That's the thing. She doesn't know shit. And it's like she left too. So she's no longer working there. She was one day. It was a busy day, and she said, "I'm done," and walked out on us. Just walked out
That's crazy.
and just left. And it was like she was a manager for a week, and just left and quit on her own. She was like, "I'm done," and then walked out and left. And I'm like thinking to myself, this is the most pathetic display of a manager I've ever seen. Like how did this person even get the position?
That's rough. That's really rough, dude.
Yeah, it was frustrating, man. Are you
Okay,
serious?
I was
dodging?
hoping that pig actually died, but I guess he didn't.
He dodged, man. He dodged. This isn't fair.
Riposte?
Riposte,
Oh wait, I
yeah.
forgot he doesn't have riposte.
Yeah, he doesn't have a. I said the same thing.
How does a swashbuckler not have riposte? That never makes sense to me.
I literally said repository at the same time you did, and I was like, oh, you know. I thought that was a companion for a sec. Oh my god, stop dodging.
Yeah, it's rough, but I mean, like you can only do so much really at that point.
Yeah.
Like
It's just,
honestly, like
man,
if I'm being real, like when I go to work, I'm like miserable. Like I hate it, but like I need
love
money,
work.
so like you know that's just kind of my thing. It's just like I need money. That's my thing. But a lot of the times it's like I'd rather be like streaming or like studying. You know.
Oh yeah, definitely. Always. I feel
Because like
that.
I'm just here, I'm like, dude, why am I here? Like, you know, why is everyone annoying?
Why am I here?
it's not even my coworkers. It's more like my managers. It's like you guys are just annoying because like you don't even know half the work we do.
Why am I here? Just to suffer.
Yeah, and then it's like sometimes they come to me and are like, oh my god, I can't believe you guys do that much. It's like, yeah, that's crazy, right? You're the one who put me into this shit.
Have you ever had that?
But yeah, I
manager
usually
where, like,
try to avoid like talking about work and stuff because like no one wants to have negative vibes and stuff. But like you know, if I'm being for
Right.
real, like you know, that's just how it is. But like at the end of the day, it's like you know, I get through the day, you know, clock out, and then you know, better tomorrow. And if I'm at school, like honestly, I feel all right. You know, I feel like I'm actually working towards something. But even then, like I get scared because it's just like, dude, what if I just don't know what I'm doing? And I feel that's for everyone, by the way. Everyone's like that. Like everyone who goes to college, like everyone who's already been past college, they just don't know what they want to do.
True.
It just kind of happens.
First strike. Oh, dodge. Turn the title rap here. Interesting.
But yeah, it's like you know, it pays for my classes. It pays for like stuff that I want for myself. So I stick around. You know, that's just kind of how I see it. Like you know, it pays for the stuff I need, so I stick around.
So what's after the pigs here?
Turtle balls. After the pigs, it's you know, you get Monkey King to wear the suit, and then it's turtle balls time.
Let's go. And is that
So
where you
that's
said
like
was a good
that's like a
spot to
perfect
end?
stopping point right there. Yeah, after this dungeon.
All right. Sounds
Did we
good.
get anything good from that?
I don't know. What's the foot wraps of the vassal? Nope.
Where is the?
Nope. Right here. I got
Oh,
it.
there it is. I was like, where's the gold?
Our ninja pigs weaker in number.
Nah, I
Oh
don't
my
think we got
god, they
anything good.
respawn.
Defeat hundreds.
I didn't realize they respawned.
Run! Run!
Explore chasm in cave of shadows. What do we do?
I will say at the
Okay.
very least, it's like at the very least, if you can have like a workplace where you like your coworkers, it's actually pretty decent. Because it could be
Yeah.
worse. You could hate the managerial aspect and the workers and your
No, I
coworkers,
love
and
my
it's
work.
worse.
I love my work a lot. It's mainly just the people we've been hiring lately. They know nothing. That's
You
a
gotta
little
teach them the
annoying.
ropes, bro. You gotta teach them the ropes.
Yeah, but they're like, we got one person that works here that's new that will likely get fired very soon or dropped very soon. And I hate to say that, but it's just reality. He's colorblind.
Oh no.
He's working at a soup place, and he's colorblind.
Which like probably should have mentioned that before.
Yeah, that's the thing. You would think, but he didn't do that. He was like, we were like, okay, is there any difficulties or concerns you may have during the interview? We were asking that, and he said, nope, I'll be fine. Just trying to get a job. We were like, okay. And then like he posted me aside one time to talk to me because he was like, oh, I'm nervous and all that stuff. I was like, why are you nervous? What's wrong? I can help you out wherever you need help. And he was like, well, I'm colorblind.
Oh god.
And I'm like, what?
I mean, like, I could see why it's a big deal at the same time, but it's like, is there anywhere he could have worked if he was though?
And he could work anywhere that doesn't require color.
So like maybe like a cashier.
Yeah, cashier, a deli place, anything like that would be fine. But requiring color is a big thing for a place
For
like,
suits, yeah.
yeah. you're supposed to match colors and everything. What do you do when someone asks you, do you think this color goes well with that? Like, what do you do then? It's just,
Yeah, it's a little rough. I mean, that sucks.
And I'm not trying to be, like, discriminatory against that or anything. It's just reality. Like, colorblind isn't something that you would look for in a place like that.
But at the same time, I can't blame her for wanting to try to get the job, though. You know, because like at the end
He
of the
only
day, it's
got
like
the job because... Okay, so that's the other thing.
you're looking for places to be, you know. But at the same time, I understand. It's like you gotta be realistic for where you want to go.
So
And like
the
at the very least, let them know about like the fact that you are, and see if they could potentially make accommodations for you. Like maybe be a cashier. Like
Right,
okay, you can't really do this, but we can at the very least make you a cashier.
Well, we can't even do that there. That's the thing. Everybody's expected to do everything there.
That's just
expected
awful.
to
That's just awful, dude.
So, because it's not that hard. It's like actually a lot easier than people realize. It's like
Yeah, of course, but at the same time, it's like that's a
like basically
rough.
imagine working off commission. Basically, you take care of a customer the entire time. You make them pay, and then they
To
give
be
you-
honest, if I were that person, I probably would have been looking for like a grocery store, and just be a cashier.
That's the other thing. Like
Even though it's not as
that's what I'm trying
ideal,
to say,
like
though.
you have number one, you have better job security, and number two, it's something that you could probably realistically do. I mean, there are some aspects where it's like, oh, you might have to know like certain colors and stuff, but like it's just a cashier, like you probably be able to pick it
and
up pretty
that's
quickly.
the other thing I'm trying to say though. They got the job only because. So the only reason they got the job.
Hey, what's up, Taisuku? Thanks for the compliment on the fade.
So the only reason
What class
they
are
got
we?
the
We're
job-
doing double swash.
So the only reason they got the job, which is what they told me, was because that they applied for everywhere and we just got back to them first. That's why. They applied to multiple places. The other reason they got this job was because their girlfriend wants this job. And so they thought, oh, if they got the job, they could put in a word for their girlfriend to work here. Which we made very clear that don't fly. That's
Yeah.
not how it works. You don't get to work with your girlfriend. No. It's very frowned upon.
Was he young? Like really young? Like probably
He's
just
my age.
just
He's
got
exactly
out of
my age.
exactly your age. I thought he just got out of high school or something.
No, and the other thing is like, oh my god, he doesn't learn anything. He forgets everything as soon as you teach it to him. The worst part is like he's made it very clear the only reason he doesn't want to work more hours is because he wants to go home and game all day. And it's like okay, that's fine. You know, that's not something bad.
No,
But,
I mean
he's
I
not
completely
working
understand that. I mean, like here's the thing, right? You want to do things that are like, you know, the least amount of hours for the most amount of pay. That's what a lot of people tend to strive for. Which like that's completely understandable. It's just unfortunate that like, you know, it's not really realistic in a lot of places. You know, it's
Right,
like,
and it's
but
like,
it is what it is.
He's doing that, but that's because
Now, a lot of people will say, "Oh no, that's just you being
right.
lazy." It's like, no, it's just called you being smart and actually wanting to make a living wage.
oh, okay.
Well, obviously
that's
it's
the
tough.
other thing. He's not making a living wage. He's
No,
making
of course not.
less-
Not even close.
So that he lives currently with his grandmother. He doesn't drive himself. So he doesn't drive himself. He doesn't have a car. He doesn't have a license.
Wait, did I say it wrong? I think it was like least amount of hours for the most amount of pay. That's what I said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, least amount of hours, but the most amount of pay. So you can make like basically, long story short, you're talking about making a living wage without having to like, you know, basically sell an arm and a leg.
Right, and that's the
Because
other
this place
thing.
is
And that-
expensive.
Well, the other thing is like he's not trying to move out apparently. So like he doesn't want to live by himself. He's living
Yeah, of
with
course.
his grandmother the entire time. And like me and my coworkers talked about it. We were like concerned. What happens if his grandma kills over one day? And I'm not like trying to sound mean or anything, but like what happens if his grandmother kills over one day and he's not able to get to work because he doesn't have a license. He doesn't have a car. He doesn't have a license.
See,
it's
at
just-
that point, it's like someone who does not have like their shit together like at all. Like
He's not, he doesn't.
Zilch, dude, zilch shit together.
This is his like first job too. It's like, oh god. And my manager thinks he might have to let him go eventually, which I hate to say, but
Mm-hmm.
it's the reality. Cause Like,
Ya nos vamos.
there's no,
Ahí nos vemos.
there's nothing beneficial to him. Unfortunately, he's literally doing nothing. There was one time. This was very annoying to me. He came in one time, right, and was eating on the floor. Like,
Oh no.
And to make matters worse, it's one thing to eat just on the floor, but it's another thing to make it an oily food. So he was eating chips, like Lay's
Yeah,
chips.
where you can literally like,
On
you
the
know, mess up
floor.
the suits.
Yeah, where you're touching suits. So you're eating oily ass chips on the floor at the cash register where people
Oh,
first
no.
see you when they walk in.
Oh no.
And the other annoying thing was like he brings a book, right? So he brings a book, and when there's nothing to do, he reads it. He just reads the book the entire time when he's there. The problem is at a workplace, you're not expected to do that. You're expected to always be doing something, right? Like you don't stand still and do nothing.
Like you basically zone the area, you know, make it look nice
Right,
and
you
stuff.
clean up or stuff like that. He doesn't do that. He just instead sits there and reads a book. Yeah, and it's like it's one thing to read a book in the back. He doesn't do that. He reads the book at the front, right next to where people, right next to the door where people walk in is.
I mean,
So, like,
my thing is like I didn't really find that as like a big deal, but it just kind of
That's not a big
depends.
deal, but it's
That like depends on like your situation, right? It's like, is the
Right.
story messed up? You know, if the story's messed up, then yeah, you gotta clean. You gotta make the area look presentable. Are
Right.
you being so distracted that whenever customers come over, you just end up ignoring them? Then that's an issue.
Yeah, that's the.
But other than that, it's like, you know, that's fine. It's like, you know, that's kind of like whatever. But I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, it is like their rule set, you know.
right.
And while I
And
may
it's
not
like he's
agree
still-
with it, it's like I
He
understand.
does nothing all day though. That's the other thing. Like
Mm-hmm,
he'll read the book 4 hours out of a 6-hour shift, which that's like, and then we'll be all unboxing stuff. And he's reading a book, doing nothing.
See, that's
Even if
different.
Yeah,
That's way different.
when I say nothing to do, I mean there's something to do. It's just he's constituting it as nothing to do.
Yeah.
And it's like that's
Do I-
very annoying.
Ooh, gotta hide. Let's go.
And it's just and my manager was thinking we might have to let him go. He's not benefiting us. He's actually
What you got on your pet? I'll let you know in a second, Tysic. I'll show it to you.
It's more of a detriment, unfortunately, for the company.
It is unfortunate, but yeah.
And I hate to say that, but like it's business, and if you're not like working, I think it's more. And that's the other thing I talked to him before about. I think he'd be more fitting at a GameStop because he likes the game, he likes all that kind of stuff. GameStop, you don't really need color.
The thing is like GameStop doesn't pay you as well in comparison to the suit place, though. Like that's his thing,
Right.
right? But at the same time, it's like you gotta make sure you do your work as well.
Right, and that's the other thing, and like it's very slow paced at a GameStop. But he said he wanted to apply for GameStop, but guess why he didn't?
Why?
Because his girlfriend works at GameStop.
Oh, then why the hell
It's-
did you want your girlfriend to work at the suit place then, when you know
Well-
that doesn't fly anywhere?
So when I say that, so apparently his girlfriend told him that she doesn't want him working at GameStop with her.
I mean, but like in most places that doesn't fly at all, because it's like obviously there's situations where like, oh, what if the relationship goes really bad? Then like
Yeah, there's that.
it's gonna
Like,
be
that's
really
a
awkward
given.
in the workplace, you know? Like I totally get that.
But that's the weird thing to me is like weird things to me. We have 4 GameStops in one area where I live.
That's way too many GameStops. That's
Yeah,
way
dude.
too many.
I've
At most
seen
like
them.
2.
So there's like 4 GameStops within 10 miles of each other, and it's so.
You know, I could just imagine how funny that would be. It's like, you know, the manager's just looking outside. It's like, yeah, look at those 3 other GameStop employees over there.
Yeah, they're selling more than us. God damn it.
God damn it! Look at the people there. What are they doing? What are they
Coming
cooking?
to us? And it's like okay, that's why I'm so confused because like, why doesn't he apply to one of the other GameStops that his girlfriend doesn't work at?
Yeah,
Because like that
literally.
would work better.
But then he doesn't drive, so that's probably the other reason.
Well, so his girlfriend drives him to work.
That doesn't fly. I mean, like, normally, like, it might work out kinda, but obviously there's situations where it won't. Like, let's say, for example, Black Friday. a very important business selling day. Oh my god, your chicken's probably gonna die.
Yeah, Chicken Man is dead here.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah. What's your chicken miner?
I have no idea.
What's chicken miner? Let's find out after that.
We'll find out later.
One.
That's rough because like
Dungeon.
he didn't even get crit. He just got chained a lot. Not even chained. He just kind of got hit a lot. That's like problem. Like they were just all focusing on him. Bye.
They really all went for him. Got him.
Bro, it better not be Otoro, I swear to God.
That'd be funny.
I swear to God.
That would be hilarious. Good ending, you know, good ending.
Is Rook the best Armada? I like Fool. I like Fully. I think he has like the best
they
design.
meant companion. Like, are they talking about the companion? Or...
No, I think they're talking about like the best Armada, like in general. I personally like Fully. I love his design.
Dude, Fully better be in the future, man. There's no.
My second favorite will probably. It might go the Rook, honestly. Or Deacon, because I like his mask. I think it's cool. He's a robot. I mean, that's the robot look, but like, I think he's cool. Okay, yeah, he's none of my companions are looking too good. They're just missing all the time.
Dude, stop hitting. Stop hitting.
Yeah, why the fuck would there be 4 GameStops near you though? That's too many GameStops.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said like, bro.
Like I'm most 2, right? I'm most 2.
Especially if they're 10 miles within each other. Dude, no. Okay, God, dude.
I'm gonna have to give him absorb like ASAP.
Dude.
Oh my god!
Going after him.
Yo!
Highly coordinated ninja pigs, dude.
Alright, Sabada, you need to take this. Like, no matter what.
Tank it, you said? Or the absorb?
No, take the absorb.
Okay. I guess I could heal.
Do they have cheap shot? They don't.
Oh,
but the poison kills. The poison kills him. We're good.
Poison kills him? Okay, we're good on that.
Yeah, we're good.
I guess... I don't think I'll do 400 damage, so what I'm gonna do is... that. I'm gonna hit him as well.
Oh my god. Nah, they all went for Chicken Man, now they're all going for Sabadai.
Yeah, dude, oh my god.
This is rough.
Oh my god.
This is when I think I was like, yeah, if only we had like a witch doctor or like any splash class, you know? Because then these ninja pigs would have died within this round. But like since we're like melee based, it's gonna take us a while to kill all of them.
To be fair, that chicken miner dying was not my fault.
It was not. Somehow your chicken just got so much aggro.
I
think Buccaneers do have a lot of aggro though, but like something like that doesn't happen often.
No, dude, please no. Stormy Sky.
Oh my god, they're like, oh, let me just suckle around you.
Oh my god, thank god.
Dude!
Thank god for the block. Dude, they were like, oh, he has an absorb on him. Go for the other dude now. Oh my god, I could heal him. I have heals. I have one.
I'm just doing my very best not to die. It's kind of hard. I mean, can I heal him? Oh, I can. I'm gonna just do that instead.
Oh boy, this is a tough one, man. This is tough.
Oh my god! It's not even supposed to be a tough battle. Oh, you have to be kidding me. You have to be joking. You have to be fucking joking. How?
Yeah.
How is this so difficult? Somehow. I have to update the document now, man.
Dude, no, wait. No!
Are you kidding me, dude?
Dude,
oh my god.
We lost 4 companions.
We lost 2! With freaking nobodies!
Oh my god.
Honestly, we were too lucky with
and your
we were too lucky with
150 absorb left, by the way.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm coming through.
Let me do that. I'm gonna hide so that way I could do a bigger hit next turn. Bro, we're losing companions.
I think he'll be okay. But like after this round, like he has to probably run away. So I'm just gonna do this to decrease their accuracy, which will be good. Or just kill him, or maybe not kill him. Oh, dude!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Honestly, this is just unlucky.
This is reminding me of the time when we lost all those companions in Cool Ranch.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
Let's go, Subodai popping up at a perfect time.
Dude, what if Subodai just dies? Just because like one of your companions has died?
Oh my god, don't even say that.
It'll be just like with Gaspard, right? You remember how we were trying so hard to save Gaspard, but it didn't matter because he was already dead?
Say that, bro. That's scaring me, man. Like, I didn't even think of that until now. I think Black Stormy Sky. So if I'm correct, I think your Black Stormy Sky is actually somebody big for me. Because if I remember
and I think your
correctly-
Chicken Miner is someone big for me.
If I remember correctly, we moved Black Stormy Sky somewhere so that way, because he was a tank. If I'm correct, I think Black Stormy Sky is my fan.
Oh no. That's bad.
Well, we'll find out.
Okay, here we go. The moment. Well, before
Chicken
then, let's
Miner.
get the chest. Get the chest first, yeah,
Okay.
because you could potentially get some pretty good stuff. Okay, we got nothing good. But you know, potentially you could have gone. Where's Chicken Miner?
So Chicken Miner is slot number 14.
14. So 4, 8, 12. Okay, 4, 8, 12, right? Because it's 4 and 4, yeah. 13.
Yeah.
Oh, I just lost the monkey star though. That's not
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're good.
okay, but more importantly for you, let's see.
Black Stormy
My
Sky?
Stormy Sky, number 3.
Okay, we're fine. We're fine. It's Sholin. I lost Sholin.
Who the fuck is Sholin?
Swashbuckler Yakuza thug.
Oh, yeah, who cares?
Oh my god, dude.
Yo,
Dude.
we're
Toro
saved.
slot-
We're saved.
Toro
Oh my god,
slot
we're so
number
saved.
2, so that's. Alright, that's
El Toro,
fine.
mine's a
Dude,
slot number 4.
Okay, well that's my crab hermit. So-
Okay, let me switch them around. Here's
Oh
like
my
your
God.
tankiest boy.
Tankiest.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, probably my body.
Oh, fuck.
None of them have really like tough.
Wait, can I
items.
watch you look at your stream? Let me see.
So Bonnie has 1,541 health.
Your Stormy Sky is pretty okay, I guess.
My Stormy Sky has 1,542 health.
Yeah, but like
One more
he's
health
like
than my Bonnie.
he has armor, you know?
Oh yeah, that's true. So yeah, I guess. Put
Yeah, I'll
him in
probably switch with
slot
Stormy
number
Sky for my El Toro, which will be slot 5. And
Slot
then where's
number
your fan?
5.
Your fan is where?
5. Slot number
Oh, your
12.
fan's like okay. That will be switched with Gaspard then, because he's tankier than the freaking dumbass gambler.
Dude, I can't believe we lost 2. I mean, at least we didn't lose anyone big, but like
Yeah, not anyone big, which is nice. That is
Stormy
still
Sky.
pretty rough though.
dying is annoying for me because like.
Okay, so hold on, let me update the document real quick. Chat, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna update this document. So we both
Hold
lost a
on.
companion, which kind of sucks. Let's see. So Stormy. Wait, which companion did you lose? Because of Stormy Scott, you lost the Yakuza, right?
Yakuza, yeah, the thug.
Yeah, Yakuza. What's his name? Yakuza thug.
Yakuza
Okay, let me
thug.
just
That's literally his name.
Hell yeah.
Oh man. Okay, so I lost Yakuza thug and Chicken Miner.
Okay. And then plus I lost. What did I lose? I lost.
You
Okay,
lost,
I lost
Stormy
Monkeyster.
Sky and Monkey Store.
So that was. Oh wait, hold on.
Monkey Store.
Oh wait, no. The Yakuza made the Yakuza was because of my Stormy Sky.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, because we're trying to get the who caused the death and stuff. Keep a
You
track on
caused
that.
it was all your fault.
That was me. That was me on that one. There wasn't really okay. Honestly, for both of our situations, there was not much we could have done.
And then the other person you lost, so you lost Stormy Sky, and okay, so that.
Okay, and that was because of me. And then the one that you lost was Chicken Miner.
Right, and yeah, Chicken Miner who killed your Conquistador, Yakuza Thug, or Stormy Sky who killed Yakuza Thug. So I also have a command basically where it's exclamation mark dead and it shows the list of all our dead ones and it'll, yeah,
That list is getting bigger by the day.
Oh my god, that's so sad, man. At least,
All right.
Okay, so I didn't think we'd lose someone right there.
Does your friend need a Overwatch musket pet? He might, but he doesn't really train pets that often.
Who, me? You know, I don't train
Yeah.
anything.
Also, here's my pet in case you're interested. Taisuke, this is my pet that I'm using. A Commodore Stella, Rally, Brutal Charge, Jobu's Kiss, Blade Storm, and Relentless. I was trying to go for like the hybrid build, but I wasn't lucky, so here we are.
Let's do this and not lose a companion this time, man. God.
That's rough. That is so rough.
Why, man? Okay, well, at least it wasn't that big. I thought it was.
It was not big. I was expecting like, oh, okay, I'm gonna lose El Toro, and someone's gonna lose Fan, and I was like, nah.
Me when you said that. You were like, what if it's my El Toro? And I was like, don't say that. Don't say it.
No, I was saying, what if it's Double Die, like Gaspard, where like we were trying so hard to like keep your Gaspard alive, but he just ends up dying.
Dude, I would have cried. Would have been like, Nuzlocke over. Bro, dude, every time I do a Nuzlocke now, I think back to the time where I embarrassed myself trying to do a Nuzlocke for the first time, and like fucking failed the Nuzlocke before I even got to Gullet. Yeah, that was sad. Alright. So I think this is where we finish it up, right? We're close to finishing it up. 2 hours, 22 minutes. Not bad on time. Not bad on time. Well, Crab didn't even do anything. What do they all have? Quick Draw, Double Tap, First Strike 2, and Blade Storm. Those are the ones I'm really worried about, if I'm honest. The First Strike and Blade Storm ones, but I only see one of them.
Sorry, I just had to take like a really long ass piss for some reason.
No, you're fine.
Nah, like that was really funny because it's like you were literally like no matter what class you were, like you just freaking died like both times.
Yeah, that was so like
that's so funny. You're like, yeah, man, we're gonna be so good. You know, we're gonna make it to like Cool Ranch and stuff. I was like, nah, you couldn't even get past Skull Island.
Yeah, I was so like everything's gonna be fine, and then it wasn't fine. Everybody died. Literally everybody died, and I was like, oh man.
I'm almost done making the Godly Hybrid pet. It's got Brutal Charge, Regroup, Burst Fire. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. Blade Storm I wouldn't think is that important. Double Tap probably if you want to get like Double Tap 5, maybe. But like, yeah, that's pretty solid.
Fan with the kill.
Well, it wouldn't hurt getting Blade Storm, you know. It's something.
Fan with the murder.
Nice.
Going up.
Yeah. If you get both, that's perfect. But like that's like a dream. That's like a dream world, you know. You're living a dream. It'll be like, wake up, you know. It's time to go to school. Come on, you ever seen that video of the guy who like wakes up his kid to go to school? Apparently, he didn't have to go to school that day.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, apparently the lore is that the kid didn't even have to go to school. The dad just kind of woke him up for no reason.
Dude, if someone dies here, I swear.
Dude, it's been kind of rough. I mean, I already had the idea that the ninja picks were gonna be kind of rough, but
oh my god,
honestly, we were just really unlucky that time. But it could have been worse.
That's the thing, though. We're like the ninja picks aren't supposed to be hard, and then we're finding out, oh god, we may have been wrong. We might have underestimated the enemy just a little bit. Let's see. If I go here and do that, and my fan goes... Well, actually, if my fan goes there, she might die.
So I'm heading over here with you, but my companions are just gonna focus on the last guy over there.
Sounds good.
It'll be
Sounds
fine.
good.
Mooshu in general is just a big difficulty spike. That is true. That's very true. We haven't win against the samurai yet. The ghost samurai.
Let's go.
That's like the
Ghost
Turtle Ball
Samurai.
saga. You know, that's like the thing after this. But like we go against like some turtle samurai that are like a couple levels above us. So like that's a really important time to level up your companions because you're gonna be under level from the get-go. So you could be under level by like a couple levels, or you could be under level by 10 in your case. And that's huge.
Let's go. Samurai popping off. Great. I make myself like a hot pocket after this too. Love hot pockets. You ever try them?
Not really. No. I don't really have like I don't necessarily tend to have freezer food unless it's like yogurt or like, you know, ice cream as a snack.
What kind of name is this dude? His name is Ice Sword. Now that I just realized that.
Ice Sword? Who's Ice Sword?
This dude.
Ice Sword, yo, he be having an ice sword? That's crazy.
Why,
He's gonna
why is
freeze
he
me to
doing
death?
that?
He's gonna pause my turns and just keeps hitting me all the time? That's crazy.
I'm afraid my fan's gonna die because he's at 710 health. and I just don't wanna risk
They're
it.
both ranged. They're just ranged.
Yeah, that's why
musketeers.
I'm running away with them. With fan. Just because I'm a little worried. I'm a scaredy cat, man. I can't afford to lose anymore.
You're a godly pet maker. I mean, I wouldn't doubt your abilities, Taisuke. You've been playing this game way more than me. So, I wouldn't doubt you. I just kind of make
I'm
a
a
pet and I'm
godly
like,
pet
hey, I
maker
hope it goes
too.
well. And if it doesn't, I'm going to throw my computer. I'm not, because this is like my only computer. In this case,
I'm
my
a
laptop.
godly pet maker too. I spend 80,000 million crowns on, you know, speeding up my pets up and making it right pet. I make
Bro,
them
that's
all in
why
one day.
whenever I started the Nuzlocke series, I did that a lot. Now I'm just like really taking my time with it.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, it fucking sucks balls. I'll be the first to tell you, it sucks balls. I hate it. All the failures in my life, you know? And it's like, ah. Okay, honestly, I wish the crit animation was like a different sound. Like the whole sound that weapon makes when you use like a power. I wish it was a different sound, like a Cool Ranch sound, you know?
Maybe it should be like they play the guitar.
Yeah,
And the guitar playing is
exactly.
so bad. The guitar playing is so bad that it does damage.
Yeah, it gets hidden from like the sounds of
One
like
note
a
is out of
violin
tune,
or
that
something,
one note just kills.
and some percussion.
One out of tune note just kills them.
Oh,
Oh
fuck,
my
part
gosh.
2. Now I die.
Wait, we just have to beat the boss. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, easy claps.
I think the best bet here is getting on my good epics, getting ready to hide, and then I can run. Oh, I'm not at full health. Well, damn.
I'll probably just remove my other hide because I only use like one hide at a time.
I'm gonna use
Maybe
my
poison too,
hide.
because I'm just gonna probably the assassins right away. I'll probably keep
Well, I don't
Beyond's
have hide
defense
right
though.
now. I'm gonna use hide next turn.
Oh,
probably,
I already
and
got
then,
my hide, so that's good.
That's great. That's like 1,000 straight up damage next turn, right?
Yeah,
Depending on which
basically.
attack you use.
I just need to find my assassins. I have backstab, so that's like my backup in case it doesn't work out.
Yeah, I guess. I'm gonna use my assassins. I already found that. I just need to get the hide now.
See, I have the hide, just not the assassins.
Oh, perfect. He came to us.
Hey, he did the work.
He
That's
did the
awesome.
work for us. That's actually great. What a nice
Nah,
guy.
I'm just like, wow. That was kind of unlucky, but like it could have been so much worse though. We could have lost like really good companions there.
We could've
Okay,
lost
so
better.
no assassins, so best thing I can do is like strike.
I got my assassins and hide, so I could kill him next turn. Definitely. Unless
Unless he
manage to
dies
kill him
right
this
now.
turn. Right. Oh, and you epic it. That's great.
That's a burst fire, by the way.
Oh, so that's why I did that.
Yeah, cause like it's like a range kind of like it's like think of first strike, but it's like the range version. That's what quick draw is. Wow! Wrong guy!
Come on, Chicken Miner, pop off. Oh,
You got the
He's
wrong
gonna
guy,
die
bro.
next turn anyways. He's gonna die next turn anyways. Unless he magically like dodges everything.
I mean, he won't
That's
trigger
such a
anything
cool
because
weapon.
of, yeah, it is pretty cool. He won't trigger anything, though, mainly because, he's ranged.
Right.
Unless he tries to hit, Bill, then yeah. But I think Bill already uses True Grit.
Let's see. I could kill. Unless, unless you kill first.
I'm pretty sure it's just the boss, right? I hope so. It better be.
It's just the boss, I think.
It better be, I swear to God. It's gonna be like one of those quests where like it tricks you. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, I lied. You have to defeat all
By
of
the
them.
way, get rid of the rest too.
It's like, why didn't you just tell me beforehand?
Okay,
Oh, thank God.
boss. Thank God. Thank God. I had like 700 health, so that was good.
If I know anything about secret hideouts, there will be a concealed door somewhere. Perhaps under that
Oh, I forgot the statue.
Yeah, big statue.
I was going through the door. I was just gonna go through a door.
Going?
I don't know, man. Somewhere. Yay!
blood money. It would be beneath us to steal from assassins.
I like Sabadai for saying that. It would be beneath us to steal from assassins.
That is true.
He's a
I think I already have. Oh yeah, I do have the port there.
Temple
Yep,
of
I do.
Eternal Serenity. Oh, so you have a port to that place?
Yep.
Perfect. I have a port to Monkey King in case you need to
So
go back
finally, we got like Monkey King, who was mid. Oh, we should probably do this.
there. What?
This is the freaking brass monkey. It's really quick.
Alright. Look at this. Could it be the Armada?
I'm gonna give Monkey King his stuff in case we happen to get him as the companion for the run.
Right, that's what I'm doing too. I'm gonna give him Repository as well.
Yeah, I gave him like Bladestorm 2 Repository. Like, I like Second Chance, but like, it's not something I just go for just cause. Like, if I have extra, then I'll just probably go for a Second Chance, but I don't have extra right
I'm gonna
now,
make
so.
him dodgy and all that stuff.
I'm giving
make
him a
him
mixture of accurate and dodgy. Mostly probably focusing on dodge.
I was focusing on dodge. You could dodge everything, never die.
Well, it's because my thing is like, I like giving them somewhat of like balanced stats in terms of like the accuracy and dodge, because it's like, there's so many moments where it's like, they just can't hit anything. They dodge everything, but then they just can't hit for some reason.
Dude. He is now my first mate. Oh, we have
Oh,
to be in a
damn.
group, that's right.
Oh yeah. Oh, you already got it. Nice.
Yep.
Actually, do I need to go back there? I don't think I do. I think you go to this area, you talk to the dragon dude, and that's probably our stopping point, is talking to the other dragon dude. I think it's a battle, though. I think it's just one battle, and that's it. And then you finally get to start the quest of, like, turtle balls.
Turtle balls, man. Alright.
I've been needing to do a stream for a long time. I really do miss streaming.
Same.
I just
It's
can't
been,
do
like-
it. I just can't do it as often because like I want to be focusing on school. Because like if I do the
been,
streaming,
like-
then I just kind of that takes my ability to like study for exams and other stuff and be ahead with school stuff. So like I just have to make a sacrifice,
It's been like 3 days since I've streamed. and
which
it's,
kind of
like-
sucks because like YouTube just tanks you when you do that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I remember talking to you about that. Like, how like you don't stream for 1 day or you don't make a video for 1 day and YouTube just says fuck your algorithm.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah, that's very
But like
annoying.
it's rough for both platforms. Like even if you do it on Twitch, it's kind of the same thing.
It's the same thing with Twitch too. Unless if you have like thousands and thousands of followers or something like that.
Yeah,
You just
and it's just
stop
like
streaming
it's
for 1
rough,
day,
dude. Like it doesn't really matter what platform you're on. It's like it all has its own like issues.
Right?
There you
It's
go.
like
This one's
it's
pretty
like,
quick.
It's like a Tap. I don't know if you saw him, but he said I haven't posted anything in a while. I fell
Hey, you know
off."
what's funny? It's like for his skill, like it's considered like a dead channel, right? In a sense.
Right.
But like for like, you know, if that was your numbers for Wiz, right? That would be like, oh, you're doing okay.
Right.
You're doing fine, because it could have been so much worse. And I was like, damn, that's crazy to think about.
And I like how he was like, couldn't be, Wiz isn't where the real numbers are, and that's true. Like Wiz.
It is true. It is definitely not what the real numbers are. Definitely not pirate. Oh, speaking of the devil, look at that. We got Monkey King.
Let's go.
Well, I think I got Monkey King.
You
That's
got
me.
him. I got Tricky Vinny.
We might actually do, if it's where I think it is after this, we could probably do the one fight for the first turtle ball, because that's actually really quick as well.
I like how you're like, I'm gonna end it, and then after that you're like,
Listen,
"Oh,
bro,
that's
my thing is like, I like getting a good stopping point. That's my thing.
that was a good
Because
stopping point.
I hate having to start the stream where it's like, oh yeah, you could do this one thing really quick and get the XP. I'm like, fine.
Getting the Monkey King companion was a good stopping point. What do you mean?
It was, but like this is also like, you know, good because you get like free level.
For you, not for me.
We're cheesing the system, you know. We're cheesing the system.
For you, it was a good level, not for me.
Oh no, for me it was great.
I don't get a level. To me, it just means more chance for my companions to die.
That is true though. But to be fair, I feel like any time there's a good chance for your companions to die because you just don't level them.
Right? No, I leveled them. Actually, I did a pretty good job leveling them this time.
Yeah, you did actually. It was so much worse than Cougar Ranch. It was like what, 5 levels under, like 10 levels under. It was
Right.
insane. I was afraid, like really afraid.
God. No, why you gotta block, man?
There we go, Monkey King.
Dang, that did a lot of damage.
Yeah.
He was
I
just
think
my
Monkey
little
King is
wannabe.
decent. It's just that he doesn't have a guaranteed epic. Like, it sucks that he doesn't get one.
Repository, sweet. Epic repository, I'll take it. You know what? I'll take that.
And you know, honestly, speaking, because like we didn't really talk about this for a long time. We just kind of like switched over to a different topic in like 2 seconds. But like, you know how they said like even though they're not really doing stories, they're probably like, again, it's not confirmed, but they said they might consider doing hold on, what is this? Okay, they might consider doing the promotion quests like through like the general story, but like not with
Oh
the
yeah,
new world.
they want to do that. They want to do that.
That it's still in discussion, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna end up being like, yeah, like what's the point of it if we're not gonna make a new world for a while?
But that's the other thing. They're talking about raising the level cap because of the fact
Yeah,
that one-
which is like, okay, now it's just like we don't really have like I feel like the way they're gonna think about it is like, oh, we're not gonna we're not gonna have that much of a reason to like not give promotions at this point.
right, and it's just and from what I've heard, what's his name, Quincy, is it getting a promotion? No, maybe I don't know.
I mean, Blind Mew seemed to be he's pretty on board because like he was talking about how he could potentially like make it work with the story anyway without having to need a new world.
Well, and it's like to me, them not making a world. They've already mentioned they're considering raising the level cap because of that. They're gonna make it where it's episodes now instead of worlds for a while because they don't have the current profit for it. And
I think that's kind of cool in a sense though. But like my only worry is that like, man, once we do get a new world, it's gonna be crazy for like the, you know how you have the pre-quest, right? We always call them pre-quests. Like you have to do a couple things before you go to the world, which new world, which has you go to different areas. So in our case, right, we need to go to the Sato dungeon so that we can get to Marleybone, and we need to do like this one thing in Puerto Miko. So like, yeah, it's like, it's gonna be rough once like, you know, we like, let's say a newer player is doing all this new stuff, but like, I feel like it'd be okay.
yeah.
I feel like it's just because like they don't really have much of a choice at this point. It's like, yeah, you gotta give them something.
Well, that's the other thing. They're giving us content. That's something.
Yeah.
That's the first step. They're giving us stuff. They're actually updating the game, and I like how I was reading Twitter earlier today, and they were like, oh, you know, they were talking about raising the level cap through episodes, and then someone replied to that. I was like, no, they won't raise the level cap unless a new world. And it's like, that's not true. They already established they're considering raising the level cap, even without a new world. Which makes sense.
Yeah.
There's enough content.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, I can see like it being good for them to just like just give us like the episode stuff.
We're not
Even
gonna get
with
a
like
new world for like 4 or 5 years or 3 years at the most.
I don't think 4 or 5 years. I think like maybe like
3 years at the
maybe
most. if it
maybe like
was.
2 to 3. I think
I
2 to
wish.
3. I think 4 to 5 is way
Unless
too
they
long.
hire more on the dev team, we can expect it to be quite a while.
Because I don't think it's gonna be within a year. It's gonna be like 2 to 3. Longest 3 in my opinion. Maybe I'm just wishful thinking, but I do think realistically it is like 2 or 3.
They gotta hire more workers before they can even consider it.
Like first year we'll be hiring more workers. Second year we'll probably be like actually getting the concepts and everything going through, and then like the third year is them actually making the world. So maybe like 3.5.
And then you gotta realize like Pirate makes 32 million a year around average, and so because of that, well, Wiz makes 300 million a year. Because of that, the profit margin is massively different.
Oh yeah. Let me see.
We go to Ashen Dock, explore Foggy Path.
Oh, I know what this is. Okay, this
I have
is
no
like
idea what this is.
barely the beginning of Turtle Balls, which means that like that might be actually a good stopping point because like this is where the samurai are. I think. I
So
could be
this
wrong.
is where we finish after this one. After
After
wait,
doing the
what?
talk, yeah.
After doing
Where
the
is this?
talk, okay.
Where is this? Subata
Ashen
Skyway.
Subata Skyway.
Oh, there's not. Oh shoot! I'm so used to trying to use the stagecoach for everything.
Oh my god, we have to travel there.
You have to travel there. There might be one there, but I don't know.
I'll take. No, there's not one there, unfortunately.
Yeah, because this is Ashen Dock, but like, damn, is this the only one that doesn't have one? That's rough. So you're telling me they have one for pretty much every area except for this one? That's crazy.
Because there's already one for the Subata Skyway.
Still pretty far, man. I'm just lazy.
Me too. You know what was crazy? Spicy saying that like he thought the he didn't like the concept of the thingies. What do you call them? Oh my god, I forgot the name. It's not that he doesn't like him. It's just that well, I guess he said he didn't like them.
Wait, who didn't like them?
Spicy didn't like the whole idea of the oh my god, what's their names? It's the panda thing we take now.
Oh, the stagecoach.
Right, he didn't like them.
I like them personally.
like
but
them
like
too.
I do agree on the sense that it's like you shouldn't really be having them for like not every really needs them. Like Marley Bun does not need it.
Right. Well, my
It
thing
does
is
not
like
need it at all.
I think they're an optional thing. They're not necessarily required to take.
Because Spicy also mentioned about potentially. I mean, this probably is because of your ass, but like potentially having it for Skull Island because there is a lot of places you have to go for Skull Island that are
Yeah.
very far. And like
Skull Island,
he
yeah.
probably doesn't like it like in the narrative sense because like obviously like part of the experience of Pyro is traveling through the areas, but like he could also understand that like it becomes really redundant after a certain period of time. And like while not every area needs them, I do personally agree that Mooshu probably needed it because there is a ton of places you have to just walk through in general. Like if we don't get teleporters for like the areas like Wiz does, at the very least we should get them for Skyways and some docks.
Right.
That's my opinion. And like if there's any other world that might potentially need it, it will be Skull Island. And that's kind of it. Because I don't think Mokista doesn't need it really. Like, yeah, sure, everything's kind of far, but
that.
yeah, I know. Sure, everything's kind of far, but at the same time, everything's kind of within like one skyway. Valencia's the same way. Florenza the same way. But like, Skull Island has multiple skyways. Subata has multiple Mooshu has multiple skyways, and they might as well add the docks with it because like a lot of the docks happen to be like, oh, you have to go like around like the whole freaking skyway so you can go to those specific areas. So I can see how that could be redundant traveling wise. Skull Island
Right.
especially will probably need one, but then after that, I can't think of any world.
Alright, so we talked to this dude and then
Yeah, and then we're done. Yeah, this is the samurai, I think. This is indeed the samurai. It's because like it's this, right? And then you get like some sacred pieces, like the green sacred pieces.
Mhm.
And I think this is just for the first turtle ball. Yeah, this is literally just for the first turtle ball. No, this is for the second one because I think Monkey King already had one, and we need 4.
All right.
Yeah,
so
we need
talked to
4.
this dude
Monkey
and
King
we
already
finished.
has one, so I think we already got his. We fight the dude for another one, and yeah, it's gonna be a lot of traveling, but it's not that bad.
Oh my god, why? Oh no. Ah, god damn it.
You got
I'll just
caught.
flee. Yeah, I'll just flee.
That's rough. But yeah, I feel like the worlds where they do have a stagecoach makes sense. Like Cool Ranch makes sense. I think Skull Island would definitely make sense. Mooshu, honestly, it's really a good thing that it's there. I think it's more of a good thing than a bad thing. Marylebone doesn't need it though. Monquista doesn't need it. Valencia doesn't need it. Every other place, yeah, I can see why they need it.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's just the stagecoach, I kind of like it.
You also still don't unlock everything automatically with the stagecoach though. You have
Yeah,
to like,
that's
you know,
the other
still
thing.
kind of travel a little bit before you unlock it.
Which I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Aquila getting a stagecoach might be nice. Still, that is to me, but like,
It might be nice, but I don't really think Aquila needs it though. Because it's all still within one
it's
skyway.
all one skyway, true. It's not like other worlds.
Because like, have you noticed like every stagecoach, like Mooshu has a multitude of skyways. They only have 2, but like that's still like that plus like the docks having the way they are set up, where like you have to go all the way around. This is the Samurai, by the way, so this is a good stopping point. But like,
Alright.
you know, it's like places you have to go around. It makes sense that has to have a stagecoach, right? Cool Ranch is like very well known for a multitude of different skyways. And then the only other place I could think of that's the same aspect is Skull Island, just because of how massive it is.
Right.
It does have a multitude of skyways when you start off, and you do have to go to each one of those skyways except for Port Regal, but you have to go there eventually for certain companion quests and also mid Cool Ranch. So, and maybe more stuff in the future, because like if they're not doing like new worlds, then like they might have it to where you come back to Port Regal for something. You never know.
Right.
So like that makes sense to have stagecoaches, but every other place is like, yeah, they're mainly just like one skyway. Like
are we
Aquila, you
done?
can kind of argue with Silica, but that's not really a skyway. Yeah, we're done.
Okay, I was like, you said this is the samurai. I'm like, what samurai?
No,
It's
okay, so we will find out next time. But long story short,
Oh.
these are the samurai that like for some reason they're kind of like over leveled, and they hit like trucks, and we're also in the class
Oh.
disadvantage. So like this is one of those periods where like you really need to make sure your companions are as leveled as possible. So yeah, this is a perfect stopping point.
All right.
But yeah,
Sounds good.
that's gonna be it for us today, guys. Probably like a 3-hour stream, and you're in. For me, it's like 2.5 because I had like my
2
stream
hours
pooped
and
itself.
48 minutes.
That's
Remember, your
honestly not
stream
bad.
Ended 16 minutes in.
Yeah, and then I restarted it and started working again. So let's go. But yeah, I'll be leaving it here, y'all. Thank you so much to everyone who tuned in. If you haven't liked the stream, please make sure to like the stream. Helps out the channel out immensely. Please make sure to follow Kukki. The link to his Twitch should be in the description, as it always should be. And if not, then I fucked up for like 11 episodes. 12, actually 11.
No,
so
you're
yeah.
fine. So also, chat. I'm gonna be ending my stream here. I'm still slightly sick, but I'm fine. I'm feeling slightly better. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a late night stream tonight.
Ooh.
Maybe depends if I'm feeling better. So, but yeah, thank you so much for having me, Frenzy. We lost 2 companions, which kind of sucks, but
Yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot to mention that. It could have been worse though. The companion losses definitely could have been a lot worse.
right.
For those who
right.
are interested, in the description as well, you can see the document as to all the information from side quest companions that we're going to be getting, to also information about the deaths and everything. Like, it's all fairly well organized within the Google document, so feel free to check that out. But yeah, that's pretty much it from us.
Right. Alrighty, though. I'll see you all on the next stream. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for having me, Frenzy.
No problem.
Yeah, and, stay, stay frenzy is what you say, right?
Yeah, as always, remember to stay frenzy. And one thing, this is specifically just for me though, I won't be streaming that much, mainly because right now I have a midterm coming up very soon. I have another midterm coming up like in less than a month, so chances are I won't be able to stream quite as often. And if I do stream, chances I will be streaming more of this because I really do enjoy doing this with him. Like it's really fun to do this series with Kukki. Did not think we are gonna make it this far, but the fact that we made it so far is really awesome. But yeah, stay tuned for
I thought
next
I was gonna
time.
be so stupid, and I thought we were gonna die in Cool Ranch. If I'm honest.
No, we're doing
But-
pretty good actually, all things considered.
Yeah. Alrighty though. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks so much for joining me, and bye bye.
Bye. As always, everyone, remember to stay frenzy and peace.